And got some cool loot. I remember that.
Did I say something to piss him off?
I think he just started killing.
I was... No. I lied to them and they believed me, but then I used magic to like convince them to do other things, and then they recognized the magic right away.
You passed a difficult charisma check to make them friends with you, to just be like, we didn't mean this, we're not trying to steal from you, we'll respect reciprocity. And they were like, okay, good. And then you were like, I also cast Charm Person to magically hypnotize them into being my friend. And then they resisted the spell, which the spell
I was trying to convince them that we were protecting it from the brigands. The brigands were coming right after us, and I said, "You guys better you guys can go check it out, or run or something." I was telling them to go somewhere.
Regardless, you succeeded, and it should have been the end. But then you cast a spell, and they broke through the spell, and it says it on the descriptor that like once this is over, or if they succeed, they immediately know you're casting magic on them. So. Like, you saved everybody and then put everybody right back in hot water again.
Funny.
And I was like, are you sure you want to do this? I remember asking that. And you're like, yeah, I've already rolled.
Well, that always feels like a trick question.
It is a trick question half the time.
It is a trick question. I want to have like a little bit of like player anxiety, like, am I screwing the whole party
definitely
right
like too immediate for it to be a trick question. I'm like, oh, like I don't think this is a trick the way you said it.
Yeah, no, I was concerned they were gonna kill you guys. They hit pretty hard and their AC was really high, and I didn't even do like the full stats to them. I did like, they were supposed to have resistance to all damage, so everything you did was supposed to do half the damage, right? And I was like, this is not gonna be good. But I also think it's realistic. Like, let's say you have 4 people and 2 of them just get murdered in front of you, and now it's like 2 versus 5. Is this really the hill you're gonna die on, right? Or are you just gonna give up and be like, I just want to live, right? Or whatever it is for them, because they're kind of in between in life. But that's typically, unless it's like a beast or a monstrosity or something, typically they're gonna have the wherewithal to be like, if there's a few of us, you guys win, we'll put down our swords.
Oh, Hammy killed one of the lights.
Did Hammy kill a light?
Did he?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Alright, we gotta nerf your hamster.
I don't recall Hammy killing the light. I feel like Hammy stood on
notes.
Oh,
it's in my notes as canon.
He does have the ability go for the eyes. That's his only attack.
He kicked them to death.
He went on her shoulder and like tried to act tough, and then Maya killed him.
I think so.
Okay.
Killed him.
I don't remember anything else. I just remembered that I was really close to getting us out of that hot water by talking my ass off. And then I used a spell that I just got because I was excited. And I never used my spells.
Yeah, it was a little bit like
you
got what you wanted, and then you tried to do like the Jedi mind trick anyways, just to like have the cherry on top, and then that messed it up. Okay, that's a good summary, unless anybody's got more.
That's a good summary, the one thing that I did.
We hemmed and hawed a little bit over the stream. We saw, for its purposes, it was just like, this is magic that is flowing downstream from Downfall, right? And so it has visions, probably because there's a hag in the center of like the little lake there. And since this runs off of that, some of the magic from her cauldron kind of comes with it. And so you could see glimpses into not the past or the future, but the present. And... Sorry, give me 1 second. Nito's giving me a weird look. What's up?
Who farted?
He doesn't fart. Because he has a colon... Well, he sometimes does.
Yeah, I was gonna, like, you still gonna fart, right?
Back.
He told me that he farted for the first time in months, just like a few months ago.
Oh, that must have been weird and exciting.
It is weird. It wasn't exciting.
Oh, I love farting.
Imagine it comes out of your
style.
belly button, though. That's, you know what I mean? Where it's like, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
We're sharing
Oh.
this with everybody. Welcome to
Sorry.
the
Oh, we're
stream.
streaming too.
I'm very tired. Sorry.
Welcome, stream.
No,
Cute hearts occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
I have a random question, Keith.
Yeah.
So with that pie that Bug got, like you explained to me what it does, but does Bug know what it does?
That's a good question, because I think they figured it out, right? I think the fairy dragons kind of figured it out, and that's why they wanted to take a piece. So I think that's information they would have shared.
Wait. Like the pie that Bug took from the inn?
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking, how many pies do we have? We had another pie on Tellamy Hill. I went all the way back to there. Fuck, what pie did you take on?
It was when they were in the kitchen and Bug was like, give her the mushrooms, and then she's like, I'm taking this pie too. And it has like, you can telepathically communicate with one other person
Oh, yeah.
if you eat it.
You have to eat the whole pie?
I don't
I
think
guess you have to
so.
share it with
Yeah.
someone.
You'd share it with whoever you want
So-
to. Yeah.
I'm just
let me
wondering,
look.
like, yeah, would Bug know that?
I think it would take a short rest to know that. That's usually what you do with magic items. It's like you have to study them.
Okay.
Just Bug staring down the pie.
Just look at the pie for about an hour while you're
Before you eat it.
I forgot about that. I don't even see it in my notes. I remember saying it. Did I make a little card
Yeah.
for it and share?
No, you just explained, and it has like, I think you said it had like 4-leaf clovers in the pie or something like that.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Mm.
I'm looking. And you also got a bag of holding. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Bagel gave it to us.
How do you say bagel without sounding like a Canadian?
Bagel?
Bagel.
Everyone makes fun of the way I say, like, bag, leg, bagel.
Bagel. Yeah, I say it that way too. And everything bagel?
Yeah, bagel.
So you're supposed to say
Whiskey.
bagel. Bagel.
How do you say bagel?
Donut.
Oh, fuck.
Also,
Bagel.
Shimmerwing gave Violet the crown that we had picked up, and that's why we were getting attacked. And Violet had just given Wild Child her stick, and immediately tried to get her to give it up. So we can get away with the little tiara crown thing.
Did they want the stick? I don't think they wanted the stick.
No, but I was trying to convince them that it is more powerful or something, and they can keep the stick while we
would
keep
have went along the
other
rules of
thing.
reciprocity. If you take something, you have to leave something of equal value.
Yeah. I was trying to convince them its value is better, and we were going to take care of the tiara or whatever.
Yeah, they definitely would have went for that. Like, not even, no check needed. That's something they would have went for.
Oh, we tried to give them the stick, though. They didn't want it, I don't think.
It's because Violet used magic.
They wanted it, and then that's when she did the thing, and they were like, all right, we're fighting. So, it's up to you. Like, they're gone at this point, but you also know they have the invisibility spell. So, do you leave the rod, or do you take it with you?
We won our fight.
Yeah, that's gotta work into the law of reciprocity, right? We kicked your ass, now we don't owe you anything. We get a magical tiara. You get an ass whooping.
I felt
Sounds
really.
like brigands.
Oh, see, I felt bad that I gave you the stick and then immediately offered it up. In character, Violet doesn't care.
Yeah, little mean. Here, Juniper, we got you something pretty. And then you just immediately offered it to the next person.
I mean, Mildew doesn't care. Mildew doesn't understand. Mildew's like, I will hold your stick for you, yes.
Okay.
Which secretly is what Violet wanted, for you to just carry it for her.
I
He's
think that's
taking up
what Mildew
space.
thinks is happening. Yeah.
So, kind of some choices we left off with, right? We had that big, I don't even remember what it's called, decanter, I think. And they used it to kind of clear up all the swamp water that was gushing out of the well. And it made the land like really clean and pristine. And it's like, it's not even a swamp where you're at. Like around you, you can see swamp kind of areas, but this is more of like, it's like a little meadow, like a little hilltop. And the water, you can see right through it. It's crystal clear. And it's just drained slowly further and further down. And so Shimmerwing did have an idea of, we have a map of where the O-Wells go. We could travel through these like a tunnel system, or we could continue overland. So those are like two options to kind of get to the same place.
Question.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my inventory because I totally remember what that tiara does completely. Which will be a second question later. I have a glove puppet in the shape of a wizard. I think that's from the
that's a good
thing.
one too.
Do you remember what this is?
Yeah, that's from
What
the
is
fair.
it? What is it?
Did I not give you like
I
a
don't
card
remember.
that it says it on there?
Probably. I'm so bad at this. Player handouts. Is it there?
I can find it. Give me a second. Like a lot of this stuff is just homebrew stuff, and I've got like an asterisk wrote down, and it's like, this might come up eventually someday. And you'd be surprised how like you might be playing Dungeons and Dragons for a year, and suddenly you pull out something from your backpack that you got on like episode 2, and you're like, I can't believe the DM knew this whole time that we would hold on to this, and it would be so special and save everything. And it's like, no, I forgot that item existed, and you just got lucky. But
Love puppet in the shape of a wizard. As an action, you can move the puppet's arm to cast a minor illusion cantrip. After 3 uses, the puppet disappears in a puff of smoke.
yep, that was it. How'd you find it? What was it under?
I have it in my notes.
Oh, okay. I think I've got it wrote under Carnival Notes. We should make like a loot channel and then like just write our loot. Probably a good idea.
Yes, please. And now, can you tell me what the tiara does again, please? 'Cause I didn't
Yeah.
write anything.
Scorching Ray. 3 times a day.
Yes. And then it charges like every dawn.
Oh,
I don't know why I remember that.
It's called a Circlet of Blasting. Yeah, it lets you cast Scorching Ray, and it gives you +5 to hit, and the circlet cannot cast the spell until next dawn. Scorching Ray fires 3
Oh, they're
beams.
just-
Each one is a 1d20 +5. They deal 2d6 fire damage each to their targets, and they shoot out of the center of the jewel on the circuit. What?
They'll cast once a day, but it's 3 Scorching Rays.
I think at this level that's pretty good, because that's like 66 fire damage. Whereas when you guys get like level 7 and level 8, it'd be just okay. And that's when you'd be like, yeah, but I gave it to Hammy, so Hammy can cast Scorching Ray. Alright. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do?
can I start the game off by giving Wild Child the stupid puppet thing that I found in my bag?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
If she wants to leave the stick for reciprocity, she can.
That's an if.
Well, her headphones fucked up. Bad time to be giving her things.
Is it fucked up? Her head should be fine. I think it's Mai who
I'm
was
sure.
down bad.
I'm sure her head's. Wait, down back. Don't say that.
What do you mean? She's a
Huh?
third of her health.
Keith's calling Maya down bad.
She went negative hit points and then had to be brought back to life. I don't think it gets much worse than that.
That's what down bad means. Yep.
I'm not even gonna Google it. We could just play.
It's not. It just means thirsty. Like if you're down
Oh.
bad, you're just like,
I think I've heard that.
yeah. It's nothing. Yeah, nothing horrible. Headphones seem to be okay for the moment.
But yeah, Violet's found some stupid little hand puppet that she wants Wild Child to carry as well.
Oh, yes. Yes, give it here. It's quite odd. It's kind of cute.
If it's like too much to carry, you can leave the stick here, and then maybe they won't be so mad about the stupid tiara.
As Violet's handing it over to Wild Child, I'm gonna roll a d20. 10 or under, she hates it. Or wait. Would it be 10 or under? So under 10, she hates it. Over 10, she loves it. She loves it. She reaches out and takes this wizard plush, and she looks at it, and she holds it up by both arms, just kind of dangling. And she's like, "Oh, this is cute. This is, cute little wizard, aren't you? Hello, wizard. Put you in my pack. I'll put you away, and you'll be safe. You can sit right next to Stick." Zelda
Okay,
puts
so-
Wizard in her pack next to Stick.
Where do we want to go? We keep doing the same thing we've been doing and just head northeast.
I was gonna say let's go north.
We could change our mind, go a different direction. We could use the tunnels.
Keith did work really hard on some tunnels.
Yeah, but I worked hard on the other stuff before that too, so it's an even split.
Well, whichever way we go, I should be able to guide us. I have both my map of the terrain up here and then the world charts for reference.
Is there any bubblegum on the way? I could use a refill.
Uncertain.
One of you could try scavenging for bubblegum. It's a survival check.
Alright. Mildew's gonna...
You're gonna try to scavenge for my bubblegum?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a look around, see if there's any nearby. Mildew starts moving around.
She's gonna
nose
get. Well, I'll just get my
sniffing.
servant to get us some bubblegum. It's fine.
Hold on. I'm not much of a guide if I can't provide essentials.
You do not find any bubblegum.
There's
What?
no bubblegum here.
How high of a survival check did she have to make?
18.
Jeez.
That's pretty good for finding bubblegum in the woods.
That's not true. I
Roll
had
a-
sap
roll a
once,
D8.
and it was called Nature's Bubblegum. Are you trying to get me to roll a d8?
Nope, juniper.
Okay.
Oh, me?
Oh, wait, okay, I found the thing for, I'll put this in the new loot channel. There you go. That was the pie.
Oh, okay.
Just randomly found it. 3. Okay, so you don't find any bubblegum. To be fair, it's the Feywild, so there are a lot of like weird things that you can find here. And one of those weird things is a delicious orange flower. And as you're like walking by, it whispers, "Eat me."
Mildew bends down next to it and sort of cocks her head and whispers back, "Are you certain? I don't. It's sort of a general policy of mine not to eat something that can speak."
It doesn't seem to have any sort of face. It doesn't have like a mouth or lips or eyes or ears. And it's only when the wind blows does it sound like it's saying, "Eat me." That's the only response it gives. And if there's no breeze, there's no sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone? Hold on. Let me.
And as you look, there are a couple of them. There's like a few in front of you, and then you look like beyond, past the trees and stuff. There might be maybe 2 dozen altogether.
Mm, yeah. Would would anyone care for a snack? There's a very charming orange flower here that could be edible. Don't know. I don't feel right about eating it. It's so cute.
Why did you have to laugh so loud?
Sorry.
I didn't think Keith would appreciate that, so I had to DM it.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm just very tired, and I don't think Mildew wants to eat the flower, but I guess she'll gesture over to Violet and be like, "I didn't find any bubblegum, but there's this orange flower. And, I heard a whisper on the wind that said, 'Eat me.' And I feel bad about eating it, but you don't seem to have any qualms about that sort of thing."
I feel like this chick sounds crazy. I don't think I want to eat something she thinks is talking. Maybe I'll look at it. I'll investigate it a little bit, maybe.
Okay, make a nature check.
Nature?
Mm-hmm.
-3. Hell yeah.
On a 1, you are fairly certain that this is a sentient little flower creature, and they don't really speak your language. It just sounds like the words "eat me" when they talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I think y'all are crazy.
Right. Very good. Well, no bubblegum. None of us shall eat this flower. Why don't we all just take a short little rest while we decide on our next moves? The
In
tunnels.
this middle of this field where people try to kill us and you're not planning on leaving the stick? I think we
Just
should
for
go
a
somewhere.
little bit. Or should I leave the stick? I could leave the stick if you want me to. What do you want me to do with the stick?
It's up to you. It's your stick now.
It's my stick now? Did
You-
we say we were going to give them this stick for that crown you're wearing? Was that something we said?
Well, we won the fight, so I don't think we need to. But like, I don't know. If you want to leave it, it's just to be nice, you can. But I don't really care to be nice. We won the fight.
Yeah. I don't mind being nice. Wizard might get a little bit lonely without stick, but that's alright. I'll keep Wizard company. I'll find Wizard another friend. Mildew rifles through her bag and takes out the stick and gives it a nice pat, like a pat on the head, and puts it down. There.
Do you press the button?
No, press the button.
Wait a minute, that's a different stick. Never mind. Sorry. This is the one that can elongate, right?
Yeah, when you say the shit in gnomish, like which Mildew is not saying.
Yeah.
Mildew sits it down on the ground, puts her hands on her hips, and says, "Right, well, if you folks don't want to rest here for a little bit, suppose we can carry on. It seems like Maya's all tuckered out. You should get her loaded onto Hiccup there."
Well, I'm fine with having a little rest if you want to.
Yeah, I'm very good. Yeah, make it a picnic. There's
Yeah.
there's an old flower over there that the wind told me eat me. I don't know. You could eat it if you want.
I'm good. I've got something else that I'm gonna probably dig into.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so with a short rest, Violet, you get all of your spell slots back. Because warlocks get their spell slots on a short rest. Nobody else does. Anybody who's hurt, I don't think any of you were hurt, but you get to
Bug is
roll
gonna
your
gaze
hit
upon
die.
her pie.
You get to study your pie for an hour. But it works because eventually you figure it out. It's any creature that eats a leaf that is plucked from these clovers can communicate telepathically with another creature up to 100 feet away that has eaten a similar clover. So, like, both of you have to eat a clover.
Okay.
And then the rest of the pie is just, like, food rations, like what you can eat for the day. It's specifically the clovers that are embedded into it that are magical.
Mm-hmm.
So, since it's a 3-leaf clover, that means only 3 people can eat. But you'd all 3 be able to telepathically communicate to each other. And it lasts for 8 hours. So it might be good to hold on to for if you feel like you're gonna be separated eventually.
Okay.
And then we're gonna say, like,
Yeah.
if Maya joins, like, next week or whatever, we'll say, did you want to take your short rest hit dice and stuff and go up to 30 hit points or whatever? I'll leave that decision up to her. Because I'm gonna just delete her off the map whenever we start going.
Okay. Yeah, Bug will like pick out the clover and put it in her pocket, and she'll share the pie with everyone. I got a pie.
Pie. What kind of pie is it?
It's probably better than a flower, right?
Oh yes. Does this pie talk? Mildew
No.
kind of listens to the wind for a second.
Doesn't seem so.
I mean, I don't think it does.
Ah, very good. Hey, let's dig in, shall we?
Yep.
Wait, what's in the pie?
Yummy stuff.
Ah.
I can't remember what sort of pie it was.
Mildew's just gonna kind of examine it once she gets a slice. I don't know if Bug's slicing it up and doling it out, or if we're all just digging. Does anyone have a fork? Hey, does anybody have a fork?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Suppose we could. You got a knife?
I
might
feel
have
like,
a knife.
yeah, Bug's just gonna pull out a dagger and just start slicing up the pie. Just like really aggressive, like though. There we go.
That pie didn't stand a chance.
So this is a lucky honey clover custard pie. It's really sweet. Clovers aren't just garnishes here; they have magical and sometimes symbolic meanings. The top crust would be like a lattice style with a single like perfectly, well, not anymore, preserved 3-leaf clover that had been baked into the center glaze. It's been peeled out. And usually these are associated. I'm not giving you free information. Everybody roll an Arcana check. Juniper knows a lot. Okay. He
By
just figured
expert.
out stuff, but it took her an hour to get there. Would Violet like to roll?
I did just get back. What am I rolling on?
Pie.
Pie.
Clovers
hit
are
it twice.
associated with warding off evil fey creatures, and eating a slice of this pie might grant you advantage on your next wisdom saving throw against being charmed or frightened. They're pretty lucky, and I would say on that 19, Juniper, you would know that the clover's like indention that was there, you know what it does, and it grants that telepathy, right? So whether that's shared or not, that's knowledge that you could also have.
Is this very, very good pie. Very tasty. Yes, yes. Also, the clovers will ward off some of the more nefarious fey magics, it might make us a little more resistant to some trickery. And it's a telepathy pie.
Yep. Yeah, the perks of being a health inspector, right? She's gonna wink at Wild Child.
Yes, and then Wild Child's gonna do her wink, which is just yeah. I don't really know when the telepathy will happen, how, who, when, why, but telepathy is in the pie.
Well, I plucked out the clover, and we're just gonna hold on to it until we might need it.
Oh. Yes, I see.
So
Very
you can
good
hear
pie.
kind of like a rhythmic march. Their footsteps marching like left, right,
Uh-oh.
And it's coming from the west. You don't see anybody there yet. You kind of hear them. They're being loud. You can hear like thorns and stuff being like swashed aside with, like somebody with a machete just chopping their way through stuff. And sometimes you'll hear like the thud of a weapon against a tree. But there's definitely at least 6 sets of footprints headed your way. Footsteps.
Yeah, there's people coming. Do you want to get a move on? Do you want to wait around and say hello? There's six sets of footsteps marching in our direction from the west, which is the direction of the Brigand's Toll Road.
I dare them
Probably
to come and
brigands.
face us. They have no idea our capabilities. And he swings out his sword, Sir Talavar.
Okay. I think that hand puppet I gave Wild Child is gonna do more damage than that. But I think we should get on our way.
Right. Yes. So tunnels or overland? What do we think?
OOC tunnels is a shortcut, right? And we miss things. That's what you're concerned about.
No, okay. If you go into the tunnels, there are different things that you would see than if you went overland. They kind of get you to the same spot, like the area that you're wanting to go, probably, unless you mess up your survival check really bad. But it's an A or B. Similar to how you had the shrine versus the Gator Man, right?
We might be able to have a sleep in the tunnels if we rotate, or
No, yes, you might be
we
able
can,
to lose.
but we might be trapped down there for days, and it might be stinky.
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm all right with that. Are these tunnels big enough though to allow Hiccup to traverse them?
Hiccup
You're the
would have
guy.
to squeeze. That means he would be moving half movement because it would be tight for him.
I just know one thing. There's a really important tunnel that's next to a tree, and there's no tree here, so.
You know,
I'll go. Yeah, whatever you guys want to do, I don't really care.
right. Well, you know, considering I think it might be a bit of a tight squeeze for poor Hiccup, we could just keep carrying overland, I suppose. Considering on our original goals, kiss. And
Not to put a
if
pressure
we
on you.
see a tunnel next to a tree, we can definitely go.
You have about
Scoop
2
it out.
minutes until whoever's footsteps are approaching
Sounds
is going to
good.
be able to see you. Fuck, I'm muted this whole
Onward!
time. Okay. I forgot to unmute myself. I was like, yeah, you got about 2 minutes until those footsteps catch up to you. So make a decision, or do you want to stay? Okay, so we're going overland, and we're going to continue northeast.
Ah!
At least north. Probably northeast, since they're coming from the west.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Juniper, I need you to make a survival check with advantage.
Ah.
You need to get a 15.
Hey!
This one's hard. For
Going to
reasons.
hold my own hand to provide myself with moral support. Do,
Oh,
do, do, do.
alright, 21.
Da,
And roll a d8.
da. Ah, ah,
Another 3.
ay.
More flowers opening themselves.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so you guys have had your rest. You have your secret and special pie and clovers. Even your horse got to have a break. Because remember, they were chasing after this house. Like every 10 minutes, the house would stop for 1 minute. So really, while you guys were on the inside, you know, doing shenanigans, Hiccup has been busting their ass. And so it was nice for them to be able to have just an hour to graze. And they were able to actually graze because this part stopped being swampy. It was like really pretty. Like it is what it used to be, what it's supposed to be. And so they look really healthy. They look really happy. You travel for about 2 hours. And then you're going to come across a bog that looks to be the site of some sort of battle between some medium-sized creatures and some large-sized creatures. Nice.
Is it an
An
active
active
battle? Oh,
It is not, but I've got so
This-
many maps. I'm trying to read them. Is it waterlogged? Why did I name it waterlogged? No, fuck it. Yep, it was waterlogged. Okay.
Oh wow.
Are the corpses all waterlogged?
Yeah. It's just an old like this is from a long time ago, and you see all sorts of skeletons in front of you. Cool. So this one.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how smelly is it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I bet it would smell. What does?
To be fair, the whole
Ooh.
swamp already smells bad, so this just adds to the decay. Right?
Well, the smell of swamp is not objectively a bad smell. It's you know, some people kind of like the smell of mildew and sulfur.
That's true. It smells
Yeah.
like mildew and sulfur and decay. There you go. Whether that's pleasant to
smells
you
like-
or not.
Mildew and eggs and
Yeah.
Mildew's two sisters' names are Sulfur and Decay.
The whole area is kind of littered with rusted and broken weapons and armor and the bones of the dead.
come visit me and
Holy
I can take you
shit.
to the Sulphur Lake.
How old do these corpses look?
Uh,
Like they're
do a medicine
skeletons?
check.
Do a medicine check.
That
Do
makes
a
sense.
medicine check.
What's wrong with a
Do
medicine
a
check?
medicine
that makes
check.
sense.
Nothing. Oh, I'm gonna use guidance though.
Okay.
I'm
If
just,
you
I'm
can
just
get a
being
12 out
little
of this,
shit.
then you win. Man, these bodies sure look fucking old.
There's old dead people. Dead for some time. Dead for a
I
long
will
time,
say,
no doubt.
you should be able, on a medicine check, it would have been able to tell you, like, how old they are and how they died and stuff like that. The most
Oh,
you can
shit.
tell is it does look like they're old enough for their skin to have already, like, it's gone. It's mostly skeletons, and you'll have, like, roots and stuff growing between, like, their jaws and rib cages. And you can determine that most of these people died from combat. Mostly because they still have weapons stuck inside of them.
Yeah. Good medicine check, Mildew. I think that these folks died in battle a long time ago. You will notice they are skeletons, and that one has a javelin in his chest.
Well, no shit.
Mildred's standing with her hands on her hips, looking very proud.
Sorry if you
I'm a
can
little
hear a puppy in the
copycat.
background. He is
Mm-mm.
kettle trained, but specifically you have to put on a dog show for him.
Aw,
waiting
I've
for
never
his
heard him
dog show.
before.
Oh, yeah, I just
His
heard
name
him.
is
Just a little bit.
Naruto.
His name's fucking Naruto.
That's
Can I be a
valid name.
copycat and do a medicine check as well?
Yeah, yeah. There's also history to be had here, maybe?
Well, my medicine check's a lot better than my history. It's not that much better than Juniper.
On an 11, you know that this fight happened a long time ago. On account of they're all skeletons.
How'd they die, though?
Oh, yeah, from battle.
Oh.
You don't have to actually tell me this. I just wanted to see what the difference would be.
No, history's a different check. You can also do a history check. So, historically, it looks like there
was
were
a battle
two
here?
sides to this battle. There were the big people, and then there were the small people.
Small people.
Well, your size. Okay, okay. Anybody else want to try history?
Sure.
Yeah, on a 10, it was definitely two sides to this war. People who are probably like 10 feet tall versus people who are 6 feet tall.
Can we
Oh,
see who won?
Hey guys,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure there was a battle here.
Yeah, me
Ah,
too.
yes. Yes, I think we're all in agreement. Did you notice anything of note in the battlefield, Bug?
Looks like some pretty tall people. Maybe like
Yes,
10
yes.
feet tall.
Yes.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of people that got fucked up.
Yes. Look over there, there's some ones that aren't 10 feet tall.
Yeah, there's some small people too.
And then I'm gonna do a history check.
Which one has more
We're gonna
bodies?
give Juniper advantage on the history check.
Okay, but my history check was for something different.
Oh,
Something you might even say is dumb.
Well, what's it for?
If I remember about the watch, because Mildew
okay.
knows that it does weird things with time. And so I want to see if she remembers if the watch exists.
Okay. You haven't thought about that watch since you left the carnival.
Yeah, okay. Well, can I still do the history check with advantage for the battlefield?
Yeah, yeah, because this is more specific to your character, actually. But wait, but it's with advantage. It's with advantage, so.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, that was the advantage, though. You have no
Wait.
fucking idea.
Did
I
somebody
have
get?
guidance.
Oh yeah, who wanted the heroic inspiration today?
I still have it from last time. I'll
Okay.
burn it.
All right, and then we still
If
have
I-
an extra from today.
If I burn it, do I roll again twice or just once?
Yes. No, you get to roll again twice.
Did I win it or did I don't know?
Yeah, you
I
can have it,
missed-
Kendra.
Okay. I don't
And
remember talking about
guidance.
it much.
On a 17, like this would be like you guys kind of like looking around, like picking things with your boot, just kind of surveying the area, and you realize the armor on all the they're not small, they're the same size as you. These are elves. These are all elves that were on one side, and they have elven, like, they have like owl shapes on their helmets and stuff, and they have like little
I'm.
wings into their armors, and
Can you restart?
restart all of it.
My brain. Yeah.
Okay,
My brain short circuited.
you're looking at dead elves. These are
Oh shit.
one side of the warrior is all elves, right? And they're fighting what you can. 17's pretty good. What you know is Formians?
Formians?
Sorry,
Fomorians?
Fomorians.
Oh, the
Oh.
giants.
You know something about this? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
because who's fighting? Yeah, because Sir Talavar came to Prismere to seek Zabilna's aid in helping Titania fight off the Fomorians.
yeah. Alright, everybody, give me 10
Sorry.
seconds.
Okay.
What do you think is the dog? My pet that dog.
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I was obsessed with that video. She's just so distraught. She just doesn't understand that no, she can't pet that dog. Do you know that video, Pidgey?
I mean, I've heard "Can I pet that dog?" but like, I don't know if I've actually seen the.
Oh
seen
wow!
it.
Just a
Yeah,
little
I-
girl
can
trying to.
Can I pet
I
that
really-
dog?
I really love the video of what the dog doing. There, that's a good.
I don't
one.
know that one.
Me
What?
either.
You don't know what the dog doing?
No.
Okay. Well, we're both gonna share a dog meme, I guess.
Well, it's actually a bear. That's why she can't pet it.
Oh, okay.
The little black bear.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. How's the dog?
I had to make sure his cartoons were on.
Oh.
What kind of cartoons?
Well, they're not really cartoons. It's like Dog Channel. It's just like videos of dogs walking around parks and looking at water at waterfalls and running around. And it's one of those you're like, dogs don't really watch this. No, he just sits down and stares at it. So he's watching.
He's an iPad kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that before, Juniper.
No, yeah, it's so good.
And here's what the dog doing.
Sorry, we figured you went AFK because dogs, so we
Yeah,
started
yeah.
dog.
Okay, so you're
This
in
is-
this bog, and it's the site of this battle between elves and Fomorians, and it's littered with rusted and broken weapons and armor, along with the bones of the dead. What do you want to do?
Ah! Sotelivar! Sotelivar! I summon thee! I summon thee!
Gotta find his token
Is-
every single time.
Is there anything good and shiny around?
Do an investigation check.
Answer. This is rich in history. Sotelivar! I've identified this ancient battlefield as occurring between elves and Fomorians. Are Fomorians not the giants that sought to besiege your queen's home?
Well, of course, these are the very Fomorians that we're trying to murder. I could learn a lot from studying this battlefield and the tactics of whatever these are. Eladrin, do you think these are Eladrin?
Elves, as far as I can tell.
Well, of course, but Eladrins are a type of elf. You see, they're Feywild elves, and they change with the seasons. So if it's autumn, their hair might start turning orange and brown and very leafy, right? They're based on the seasons.
Oh.
How do you not? These are your people. How do you not know about them?
I've never. This is the very first time I've ever spent any time in the Feywild.
Oh,
I heard. I speak Sylvan, for it was passed down to me by my grandmama and her grandmama before her, and so on and so forth. And I've heard stories and things about our ancestors and our past, but
that's why they call you Wild Child. You're out of the wild. You're kind of lost.
I am never lost.
Your people were supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be anywhere else. Interesting. Anyways, we can learn a lot from these. And he just starts going through and like there's like a big Fomorian right over here and he's gonna kick the head until it comes off and rolls. He says, ha ha ha, that's what I'm going to do to my enemies. And he's really just surveilling the area, imagining that he's in this battle, and you see him like with his sword up. He's maybe 6 or 7 feet off the ground flying, and he's doing like little smith, kind of like a little kid would in the backyard if they had like a broomstick that they unscrewed the broom from, right? And now they're playing Jedi in the backyard. That's what Sir Talavar is doing right now, and he's doing like swooshes and spirals, pretending he still has his shield that he gave away. And he's gonna zip around and just kind of investigate. It is
Guess while
still
he's doing
muddy,
that-
so it is difficult terrain unless people are riding Hiccup, and then Hiccup doesn't really have it.
For the moment, while Sir Televar is zipping around, Mildew's actually got a pensive look in her face, and she's considering what he said about her being lost. And she's being like, whoa, that's fucking deep. That's kind of what's going on with Mildew right now, so she's stun locked.
Okay. What about Bug? What's she doing?
Well, I imagine she's on Hiccup and Maya's sort of just on the back asleep. Sort of slouched over the back of Hiccup. But yeah, I don't know. I think she's probably just looking around, not really. I don't know. She doesn't know much about anything. All she knows is that a battle happened, so.
For Violet on a 7 investigation, there are some things you maybe could use. It's all fucking old though. Like there's some javelins that you could pick up if you wanted. There's some daggers that are rusted over. You don't really find anything cool. And a lot of it's
my headphones
oversized.
Still cutting out, sorry.
Sorry. If anybody else wants to make investigation check, just to kind of gauge.
It's
what's
just
around.
muted.
Am I?
Oh,
Fuck. How much
There's a
was I
long
muted
silence
for?
there. Well,
I
Pidgey
have no
talked
idea.
and you haven't said anything since.
Oh, yeah, okay. Shit. No, I said a lot.
Oh.
oh.
Okay, well, I don't remember what I said to that, but I do remember Investigation 7. You see a lot of, like, oversized weapons that come from the Fomorians. Everything is kind of, like, rusted over, though. Like, you could steal a couple daggers or short swords and stuff, but it's not going to be anything better than what you already have.
Does anybody have bubble gum?
Not that you noticed on a 7 investigation. If other people want to try to look for things, investigation is going to be like kicking over rocks and really scrutinizing, whereas perception is just like At a glance, what do you see? So if anybody else wants to roll investigation. Okay.
Yeah, this looks boring, interesting history thing. Might as well keep going. Big people versus the little elves.
Oh, yes, perhaps yes. So, do you recall why Sir Televar was sent here? To Prismere?
He talks a lot. No, I just don't.
Yes, so he serves Titania of the Sealy Court, and he was sent to Prismere to beseech Sibylna's aid in helping Titania fend off from the invasion of Fomorians, race of giants. So these big people here are actually Fomorians, and the smaller people I had surmised were elves. But Sir Telvar tells me they're more likely to be Eladrians, just some sort of mood elf, from what I can gather. You ever heard of an Eladrian?
No, do they have lots of money? Maybe we can steal some coin off their bodies.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Apparently these are my people, in some fashion or another, but I know nothing about them.
Kendra, use
I have
history
money.
check.
Sorry.
History check to see if they have money.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know how to do this. It's fine.
Yeah, on a
And
13,
Mildew.
these were... Sorry, what was Mildew doing?
Mildew just weirdly instinctually grabs Violet's hand as they look out over the battlefield.
Oh, nice. Okay, that makes it a 15. Yeah, on a 15, as a people, they were pretty well off. As you're looking at the armor, and most of it's shit right now, because it's like, this was a very long time ago, right? And so everything's rusted over, there's mold everywhere, there's like twigs and branches, and just swamp muck covering things. The armor is very fancy though, right? And it has like, especially like owl shapes to them. For some reason they really like owls. And like their pauldrons look really expensive, so there probably is money on every single person here. Or if not, there's a cache somewhere nearby. They're very elegant and fancy type people.
Okay, I want to check
These are like
this
world
person for
leader
money.
type armies. What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna search their pockets.
Okay. Well, you're at the very bottom of the map, so are you just searching this one?
Okay, I wanted
did
to
change
search
the map
three
for you
people's
guys, so
pockets.
Alright, investigation check. You need to get a 15.
Well, I know they have money. I just want to search their pockets.
Yeah. You just have to... There's a lot of bodies here. Okay, roll a 1d20.
Nothing good.
You find 12 gold pieces. You would watch as Violet does this. It's not like she bends over and just finds 12. This is you going, like, checking this. That doesn't have anything. This one doesn't have anything. Coming over here. So this would be a couple minutes of, like, I mean, probably at least 10 or 15 minutes of just kind of poking around the dead. But you do, like, eventually, like, find about 12 pieces of gold. And it's in, like, you know, sometimes they sell, like, the Dungeons and Dragons dice, and it comes in that little bag, right? And it'll have like a little emblem on it, and it has like a drawstring. It's a very tiny coin purse like that with a drawstring at the top, and it's gray and brown just from probably the atmosphere that it's been in. But it does have 12 coins. The issue is you've never seen these types of coins before. It is 12 gold coins, but it's not the coins that are from Faerun, which is the realm that you're from. These have very
So I can't add
elven
it to my
features.
sheet.
Do what?
So I can't add 12 gold to my sheet.
You can add 12 gold to your sheet. It's kind of like, it's like finding a $2 bill, like in America. They do exist, and they are legal tender, and it does count as $2, but because they're so rare, a lot of people just keep them, right?
I have a $2 Canadian bill.
So that's what these are kind of like. This is, you found some old money. You might be able to do more with these 12 coins than just spend them as 12 coins. But you have that option of being like, yeah, this is 12 gold. Or you might find the right collector who's like, actually, I would pay you 30 gold for that.
Okay, so do I not add it like to my gold counter?
I
Do I
think you should
add it as
to your gold counter and then put an asterisk in your inventory that just says like 12 old coins, elven coins, or something like that. That way you know that you still have them. It's up to you, however you want to. Because again, you could use it.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I got what I came for. Let's head out.
Ah! Yes. Yes, very good. And
I
Mildred
need
sort
Pidgey
of
to make a
snaps out of
perception
it.
check, and you get advantage because you're on a horse.
Okay.
Ooh, nat 20.
How's it always you every single time? All right,
Yeah, I don't know.
right here, not too far ahead. Let's see. Let's measure on this. 25. You see something that everything else looks old and rusted and falling apart, and everybody's shoes they don't even have soles anymore, and it has like the bones like sticking through. These are pristine. These boots look, even when covered in mud, they still look polished. They still look brand new, and they have a lot of elven like insignia on them. They kind of match the territory. They're green, and they have a lot of embroidery of leaves, and so it almost makes it look like the shoes themselves are made out of leaves. And that's like the shiniest thing in the whole battlefield that you can see.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess, Bug's gonna head over there and have a look. And so you said that, she noticed that they had, like, elvish writing?
Like embroidery.
Oh, embroidery.
It's like,
I
it's
feel
their
like
style.
she's...
Hmm?
Yeah. I feel like Bug would be like, hey, Wildchild, come have a look at these.
Nee? Maar, nee? What now?
Come have a look at these boots.
Man, boots.
Are they made for walking?
Yeah.
Ah. Well, child's gonna squat down next to it.
Do a history check with advantage for Wild Child. Maybe you'll get something good. Maybe you'll get in that one. Alright, 16. You, without needing an Arcana check, or without needing an hour to study these things, these are called Boots of Elven Kind. These are things that also exist in your world. They're very rare, right? These are like, oh, you have an extra 1,200 gold to spare, right? These are magic boots. While you wear these, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface that you're moving across, and you get advantage on
Oh,
all
shit.
stealth checks that require you to move silent.
Oh. Oh, Bug, these have become anything. These are a good find, Bug. Think you'll like these boots? These are
Whoa.
silent stepping boots.
I feel like Bug's eyes just go so wide. Wait. What? There's silent boots?
Yes? They're silent boots?
And as you say they're silent boots, you see 4 sets of elven armor just rise out of the muck. All of there's no like face, there's no skeleton inside. It just looks like armor alone. And so in the void, in the
Jeez.
emptiness of this helmet, they're all directed at the 3 of you. Actually, the 4 of you. This one's gonna look at Talavar.
Yes, Violet, so Televar. Problem.
Talavar swoops over and this thing blocks him. He says, Sir, I do not want to have to dismantle you, but I can and I will if I have to. Right, wild child?
Yes, and then she's gonna call out in desperation in Sylvan, we mean you no harm, cousins.
Talavar sheaths his sword and he echoes exactly what you just said. We mean you no harm. And you watch as the armor in front of him looks as if it is sheathing its own sword, but it doesn't have one in its hand. It has no weapons that you can see.
Oh, good. Yes, all cousins here. Very good. And then in Sylvan, she'll say, what disturbs your restful slumber?
There's no response.
If you can heed my words, do a shimmy.
As I'm standing back in the background still, can I like investigate what these are or like Arcana check or
You
something?
gotta do an Arcana check, yeah.
Okay. God damn it. You know what I did? I blew on my friendship bracelet with you as if they were dice.
Hey, I
I
found
got
the
a
friendship
9.
bracelet the other day and I've been wearing it since chemo. I found it during chemo Wednesday and I still got the little moon on my wrist.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had to take it off for an MRI and I couldn't remember where I had put it, and so it's been gone for like months, but I got it.
What?
You know what? For friendship bracelet, you can re-roll. That's fair, right?
I think that's called favoritism.
It's fine.
You're right. Never mind. You don't get nothing.
Ah,
Oh, I have
Hey,
to make sure that
maybe-
this is. Good.
Maybe they're like, protectors of the boots. If we take them, then they'll probably, not be happy.
Oh,
Do you
Okay.
leave something?
this is a history check, not an Arcana check, because Arcana, this is a type of monster that Arcana doesn't work on.
What does my Arcana? My Arcana didn't know.
Your Arcana doesn't do anything here. Each monster has like a different check that's associated with them, and I have a little page called DM Monster Knowledge DC. And so I just assumed that these were Arcana because I was like, it looks like magic to me. But I was wrong because these are a type of construct, and constructs are a history check. So like dragons would be a history and not like a beast handling thing or animal, right? Fiends would be religion, giants and humanoids are history, monstrosities are arcana, oozes and plants are nature, undead are religion checks. Like everything has some kind of check for you to get more information out of it. And I drew up this chart like a while back, right? So I just told you to roll the wrong thing. I said arcana, you're supposed to roll history.
So you want me to roll history?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're not magical. Is that what I'm getting from this?
Let me see what I can give you on it. You get some stuff, you just don't get a lot of stuff. This is an animated object. Animated objects are usually crafted with potent magic to follow the commands of their creators, and when not commanded, they typically follow the last order they received to the best of their ability. That's kind of all you get. It's really basic level information.
Well, these things are just following whatever the last thing they were told to do, I guess. Probably has something to do with the boots. You want me to leave my bubble gum behind?
hold on.
I'm almost done chewing it.
Hello, She's saying this in Sylvan. Hello, cousins. I am of your kin. And these are lovely boots that perhaps none of you have use for now, but I, as your distant kin, might inherit. Yes? I can
Just
make good to help fight the Fomorians.
maybe just switch out your shoes so it's an equal trade. Maybe they'll go away.
Will you take my shoes and I take these shoes so I can use them to help brave Sir Televar here save this land so that we can destroy the Fomorians in a distant land?
You hear Sir Talavar reply, "And that is how you negotiate." And he's just so proud of her, but there's no sign of anything from these armors that are standing up.
I'm just going to do the trade now and assume it's fine.
Okay, what do you do?
First of all, she takes off her shoes, sets them down next to the fancy shoes.
Behind you, this set of armor sits down and it takes off its shoes.
Right. So when the suit of armor takes off his shoes, is there just like does he not have feet?
Correct.
Okay. And then she'd be like, uh-huh.
Wiggle your toes at him.
Yeah. So Mildew just sort of starts wiggling her toes while staring at the suit of armor.
It raises its leg at you, but there's nothing to wiggle.
Ah. Right. Mildew's gonna sort of raise her arm in the air.
It raises its arm in the air.
She starts looking over at the other ones now.
Put your left foot in, put your left foot
They
out.
are not reacting. Only this one.
One of you, raise up an arm. One of you, my friends. Bug, lift an arm.
Bug just waves at the other one.
This one starts waving.
Oh, shit.
Ugh.
Violet, do some sort of gesture.
Violet's gonna try one of her backflips.
Do an acrobatics check.
Why is it the
Oh
best
my
one?
God. Alright.
Why is this her best backflip?
You do the best backflip you've ever done in your life, and this armor just tumbles backwards and lands in the mud.
Aha.
That was so sad. It's pathetic. What was that?
Well, it appears that these friends of our new friends are mirroring our movements. Even earlier, when Sir Televar sheathed his sword, the other ones seemed to, and I thought they meant they were willing to negotiate, but perhaps, yes, it's something to bear in mind. They seem to copy all movements, and I am terribly afraid that once I go to retrieve this pair of shiny shoes on the ground, that they might become hostile.
Well, if we leave shoes behind, it should be fine, right?
Yes, surely. So, going to go ahead and pick up these special shoes now. She sort of sticks one finger out and gingerly goes to actually sticks two fingers out and goes to
Wait.
Oh, she's frozen.
What if, just for safety's sake, if we all get on Hiccup, grab the boot, and then race out of here?
I don't know that we could all fit on Hiccup.
Well, I mean, there's
What do you
only... yeah, okay.
I don't know. Do you think is I could see Violet being able to squeeze in with you two, but about myself, I don't know. I think it'd be a little bit too much for Hiccup. You two could all race ahead. I could catch up.
Yeah, we'll just leave Wild Child behind as.
Well, I could toss you the shoes, right?
Yeah, surely she equals the shoes and they won't get mad at us.
I've left in my shoes, but if I toss you the good shoes, and you can get out of here, and they'll try and chase after you, maybe they'll leave me alone.
I don't think we should split up or anything like that.
Split the party.
Well, I think this will be fine.
I mean, Shimmerwing, Shadowwing, and Sir Taliver might be able to, like, carry you. If all three of them work together.
It's like saying your 3 cats could drag your body out of the burning building.
I think, these are my cousins, and they seem amiable sorts. They say, what is it? Imitation's the highest form of flattery or something. I think they like us, and I think I've left them my shoes. I'll take these shoes. I'll be helping in their ancient battle against their ancient enemies. I'm cousins. I think I could take these shoes. I think it'll be no issue.
Okay.
She's still frozen with her arm stretched out. But if I can leave these shoes, but these seem like really nice shoes.
Yeah.
Think about it, Bug. They're silent shoes.
Well, to be honest, like, I called you over because I think you should have those shoes. They're your people, you know?
Oh, well, but you're the one who sneaks around. Yeah, you know me, even if I wore silent shoes, I'd still manage to knock something over. Just sort of give myself away.
Just saying this, like, Violet is just doing all sorts of shenanigans with her armor over here. And they're just, like, circling each other over and over.
Mildew's just had her arm stretched out and just like frozen in place the whole time.
Yep, this one's arms stretched out, frozen.
Well,
I'm just doing the
let's put
hokey
it to-
pokey. Put my left foot in, my left foot out.
Whatever you
Left
do, it
foot in and
compensates.
shake it all about.
Everybody can hear the metals shaking as it does.
Well, let's put it to a vote. All those in favor of taking the shoes, say aye. Aye?
Hi.
I
The ayes have it.
I say we fight them to the death for them.
Well, we might have to, and
He
then
pulls out his
then
sword,
Just
and then this armor pulls out nothing and pretends it has a sword.
Mildew unfreezes and quickly snatches up the pair of shoes.
This armor up here quickly unfreezes and steals the shoes off this dead body. Starts putting them on.
I think we're
No.
fine. Just leave your shoes.
Yes.
Let's just be on our way. We have to be faster than them, right?
It is difficult terrain, so you move in half speed. So your movement's 15.
Yes. That seems fine. And
Their
Mildew sort
movement.
You don't know.
Mildew rushes over to Bug and sort of opens
I'm
up
doing
her
the hokey
pack.
pokey. How fast is this man moving?
Bug's gonna turn her pack away from Wild Child. They're your shoes, Wild Child.
I don't want these shoes. They're silent shoes. They're good for a sneak thief like you.
Hey! Bug crosses her arms and smokes. I'm already quiet as a mouse. I'm real sneaky. You have them. I think they belong to you.
I don't know about this. We'll see what Shimmerwing has to say about this when he wakes up. Sort of narrows her eyes. She's never had anyone refuse a gift before. She doesn't know how to take it.
I just think, look, they got silver on them. I feel like they're meant to be yours. I think they should be yours.
I don't know about that. I don't know how much use I have for silent shoes. But I'll
You
hold
never
on
know.
to them for now. And instead of putting them on, she is going to put them in her pack, and she is barefooted right now.
You see the animated armor behind you just ruffles through an imaginary backpack and drops the shoes to the ground.
You never know, you might come across, like, some real dangerous creature that's sleeping, and you might need to sneak past, or who knows what, you know?
Anything going counterclockwise?
No.
Okay. Oh. Let's get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, see? Not a problem. Very normal. See you later, cousins. Just be on my way. Bye. See you later. Ah.
Yep.
Doo-doo.
Off I go.
Yep. Doo-doo.
The one that follows Bug definitely can't keep up on Hiccup, and it is left further and further behind. And with that, Halabar actually has a good flight speed, so he just zips too, and his also kind of gets stuck in the mud waiting. But eventually, you do leave all 4 sets behind. And that leads
That
you
was
to
such a
different
crazy
area.
fake out.
Was it?
As soon as I got close to the shoes and like animated suits of armor spring out of the ground, I thought we were just gonna get murdered.
I was hoping somebody was going to take a swing. It's like, come on, Violet, Eldritch Blast one of these things. Let's fight.
Oh yeah, that didn't happen. That's one of the only times we didn't blast first, ask questions later.
Yeah, to a thing that can't even talk, you were just like, let's just negotiate with them.
Yeah, it's the only kind of negotiation we do.
Okay. 1 second.
Violet doesn't normally do the first blast. Somebody else normally does.
That's true.
It was normally Tasha.
The point is, ordinarily one of us does it.
Ooh, what's this?
Okay.
Are we in a
Fog.
crystal ball? Is somebody watching us?
I was thinking foggy snowball. Snow globe. Snowball.
Oh, I forgot. For me, I can see everything. The whole map and everything is very clear. Everybody should have like a circle of vision, and then everything else should be fog.
I have
Does
like a
anybody not
half
have that?
circle or like a three-quarter.
It's just very evenly cut off,
Mm-hmm.
so it looks like a crystal ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it looks like for me.
Well, see, if you were here, it would look a little different because it's a radius around you, right? You're at the bottom of the map, so that's why it kind of looks like a crystal ball.
Oh, wait. Oh, it remembers what I've seen. Oh, no.
Does it
I don't
remember what
like that.
you've seen?
Yeah, I missed the crystal ball. Refresh it.
came, if I can remember how.
Not that I really saw anything. It just it had such a perfect little semi-circle.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, let's just turn off Explorer mode. I think we need that. Explorer mode is the thing where, like, you can see the places that you've been before. Now it should look a little smokier, too. Yes, no, maybe so? Like little clouds?
We've always seen the little clouds. I think you see what we've been seeing the whole time.
Well, I have to, like, hit your character and then Control L to look through their perspective. Because for me, I can see the whole map and everything that's on it. Okay. So, this is, like, the mist that took away your bard friend, Morgadella. It's not as thick, because you can see a little bit through it, but it's covering everything. And you seem to be in a field of really tall swamp grass. It's dotted with clusters of cattails. Everybody make a perception check. And it's going to be based on your hearing, so no disadvantage.
Huh.
19's really good.
What about 7? Come on,
Terrible.
DM.
16's decent.
Can Hammy do a perception check?
Hammy, do
Yeah.
a perception check.
What is it? Like wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah. Chip 10.
PS
Shadow
5
4.
cubed.
Hammy 20. Out of everybody in the group, Hammy's the first one. You notice he sticks his head up in the air and he senses the area around him, his little nose twitching. And then he looks at you and he gives you a nod. And then following that,
Thank you.
Bug, you can hear it's difficult to just say that it's footsteps. You can hear thuds and you can hear the swooshing of like the swamp around you, because the water's maybe like a foot deep right now. You can still walk through it. Something is kind of sloshing through it, and it's several somethings. Your 19's pretty good. So there's at least 5 of them, all north of you. They're kind of spread out. There's some to your left, some to your right, some in front of you. You can't see anything, but you can hear like, it's just like a little, it's not necessarily a thud, it's more of a squish. It's like you can hear something parting the water and it's sinking deeper into it and squishing. But it is rhythmic like footsteps, so it is like left, right, but it's a very slow pace. And they seem to be heading your direction.
I can hear something out there.
What do your halfling ears here?
Oh, sorry. It's like a squelching sound, and I don't know, it kind of sounds like this maybe like 5 or so, whatever it is, and I'm pretty sure they're heading this way.
Oh shit! Oh, I wonder if it's those footsteps we heard before marching. When we're still at the O-Will. Oh fuck. It's shit.
Maybe.
No. Gotta get us out of this mist. Gotta find our way.
Sorry, I forgot to
Don't know. Don't know what to do. If I do a survival check, is it with disadvantage because I can't fucking see anything?
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
14's good.
And then I hold my own hand.
Okay, what are you trying to ascertain right now exactly? Oh, 17.
What direction we need to be heading in to be on our original course and also get away from...
You are headed in the right direction, but it's just they're heading in the opposite direction. I would also say survival check. They're not moving like any creatures that you know typically would. Like if we're talking wildlife, um, these seem to be methodical and slow. So these are the footsteps, or it's even hard to call it a footstep because it's not. It sounds. What did you get? 17's pretty good. This is like the sound of like if you were just poking holes in the ground with a stick just to make it squish, and then you did it a second time, and then you might wait a minute or two, and then do it a third and a fourth. That's kind of the feeling you're getting. They're, whatever it is, it's looking for something. It's being methodical. It is searching, or they are searching because there are multiples. If you're looking to just simply run away, you imagine you don't have their attention yet, whatever it is, so going faster might draw them towards you. But they seem to be headed southwest, and you're trying to go northeast. So you could just be like, let's just run away to the east and see what happens, but that would draw their attention. You could try to hide and wait for them to pass. You could get closer to try to inspect and see what it is. You don't think it's a beast. It could be people, but you know, it doesn't sound like what you would hear Bug walking or how you would hear Violet walking, right? It sounds just a little bit different. Maybe not necessarily mechanical, but maybe like a construct would. Maybe like the armors that you had passed, they might sound something like that, where it's just kind of a ka-thunk squish, and then they wait a bit, and then they step again. And you can also hear the rustling of leaves. So whatever they're doing, they're intentionally parting the grass, really tall grass, like they're pushing it aside. Not in a way that they're trying to like pass through it, but more like they're trying to investigate.
Can I do a nature check on the off chance it sounds like an anteater or something?
Yeah. This is something not natural at all. You think this is something made by people?
Right. So whatever it is, I don't think it's a creature or anything. I think it's some sort of construct, like maybe those suits of armor, my cousins. And they seem to be actually heading towards the southwest, and we're heading northeast. I'm not certain what to do. We have options. We could stay here, try and lay low till they move on, keep heading northeast away from them. We could go and investigate, if we so desire. Whatever it is, I don't think it's people. I don't think it's animals. I think it's some sort of something made by people. And they are heading the opposite way.
Actually, do me a history check real quick, and if you can get a 15, it's going to be like the luckiest day of your life.
Well.
Yeah, well.
Not today.
Sorry, continue.
And so, we brought options.
Well, do you want me to like scout it out?
Oh. Would you like to wear the sneaky shoes?
You can hear as they
You
approach
might
and they get a
probably-
little bit closer. They're probably about 10 yards closer than they were before. Go.
Maybe we don't have time. Seems like they're
Hey,
approaching sort of fast.
Well, they should pass by us based on the direction they seem to be searching, so if we just stay very still, they might not notice us.
Okay.
On your survival check 22 before, you realize that that is a miscalculation, and they will very much run into you if you stay perfectly still.
Never mind. I thought about
Sorry.
it a little bit more. And they will run into us if we stay put. So,
Maybe you could use the little wizard
What?
guy to make an illusion so they can't see us.
oh, is that
Well,
what this guy
I
does?
was just about. I was just about to say,
sorry.
what if we're covered in darkness, though?
Ah. Is that a trick you can do?
Yep. I could cast a nice big shadow on us.
Oh, why not?
You won't be able to see though, so you gotta, you know, stay
Well,
calm, I guess.
Just stay calm and sit quiet in the
Wait.
darkness.
How long does that last for when
10
I do
minutes.
that?
I just checked.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's an idea.
It's either that or we try using my friend the wizard to cast an illusion. Or we run.
You can tell they're about 50 feet away from you right now. But they're closer than they were before. And they're not moving slow. You guys are they're not moving fast. You guys are just kind of standing still and whisper talking. But you can hear their movements, and it's just one slow step at a time. Who else was there? Let's do... Everybody else roll a history check that's not Mildalery. I think everybody saw something before in a previous session, and this is your ability to do a dot connect. I guess I could have added wisdom to that. 14.
Shimmer's in a bag.
Okay. Kendra, you think you know what the sound is. It reminds you of the slanty tower. On the very first floor, there was some kind of item that you could use to walk through the swamp so that it wouldn't slow you down. Do you remember what it was?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Slanty tower object.
I don't know what that last word was you said.
Can you repeat yourself?
You were at the slanty tower, and on the bottom floor, there was an item that everybody kind of noticed that would help you navigate the swamps and make you move faster so that you wouldn't have difficult terrain. You didn't take it, but you saw it there.
I remember a thing of carrots.
Stilts.
Oh. Okay. There were stilts? Was that what Hammy was playing on?
Yeah. So, like, this is your dot connect. You're like 4, 5, 6, some amount of people coming in your direction. They're not in a hurry. They seem to be slow. They seem themselves to be like sneaking, but they're sneaking on stilts, and that's why it sounds so odd, because it's just a wooden stick that's plunking into the swamp and pulling itself back out again, over and over.
You guys think they're on like stilts? It doesn't sound like regular footprints. Kind of reminds me of those stilts we saw at that tower.
Hey, what? Shimmer finally pops his head out of the bag. What's going on? Yeah.
Am I supposed to use this information to think to stay low so they can't see us?
You can do whatever you want with it.
I don't know. I just relayed the information to everybody else. I'm very confused.
In your state of confusion, you can hear them getting closer.
Yeah, it could be someone on stilts, maybe.
Okay.
Do we want to stay
Well,
low and stay still and covered in darkness and wait till they pass? Or do we want to just try to get out of here? That was for Hiccup.
Well, I feel like... I mean, if we try to get out of here first, I feel like they'll probably notice that, right?
Shadowwing immediately goes invisible.
Okay.
And starts scouting.
Yep. Go ahead. You can already see 2 figures. Do a perception check. Or investigation.
Disadvantage or normal?
Normal.
Oh.
Like it is real misty, but I think you're close enough that you can have like a normal kind of
Yeah, I can
because you're
see the figure.
intentionally like staring at them and looking at them. This isn't happenstance luck.
So that is intelligence based? I think so.
For investigation? Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, so you know exactly
Yep, that's
what
a
these
natural
things
20.
are. These are bugbears. They may not seem like it because they have their faces draped with some kind of like... It almost looks like beads or jewelry. It's like a mesh kind of mask, and they're covered in hoods, and they're walking on stilts. They're big and brawny. They're pretty tall normally, but they're extra tall because they're on stilts right now. This kind of lets them move a little more easily through the muck and to stay above the water. So their walking speed is probably about what you would imagine a normal bugbear would be, about 30 feet, whereas your friends are going to be in difficult terrain. You notice they're wearing patchwork armor and furs. Strapped to the back of each one of these is a wire cage, and it's padded with straw, and it's filled with about... there's about 8 eggs in each one so far. But they're various sizes. Some of them are clearly like, oh, this is a little bird's egg, but some of them are humongous, like they fit your whole hand. The hobgoblins seem to be scouring the swamp for these eggs, and they're like using the stilts to move the debris and to look for the eggs of like reptiles and birds. You're not sure whether they're going to eat them or they're going to trade them or what, but right now that's all they're doing is collecting eggs. You're invisible, so no stealth check needed.
So, do I know of these people?
Not
Like,
really.
have I heard of them?
It's not like a group. You imagine it's just people trying to make ends meet somehow. You do know there's not a lot of good-hearted people left in the Hither, but there are some. Some are just cursed. Some are bullies. Some are about survival. Some of them would definitely turn you in for reward money because you are wanted. And if they're having to make ends meet by collecting eggs, they might be the kind of people who would take that opportunity. But you really can't say for sure. Especially with the little veils that are hiding their masks, there's no expression to read.
Okay. So, Shadow's kind of flying around, trying to see if there's a way around them. I guess at this point you'll just fly over them and get behind them.
Make a perception check. Ooh, there's something up here. You can't see it, but you can hear it. There might be a little bit of a silhouette, like you could barely kind of, because now that you're getting used to this fog and you're able to squint at like these little hobgoblins, right? You can make out shapes that are moving in the mist. And it's a little unnerving because this thing is very big. This thing, maybe 15 feet long, it seems to be hunting the things on the stilts. It itself is wading through that little bit of water that's been rising up. But it's moving very slow and stealthily. It doesn't take much for you to figure out that this thing, at some point, is going to pounce on these hobgoblins.
Um, what kind of check would I need to identify the creature?
Let's do a nature check. It's gonna be a little bit hard because you can't get a good read on it.
I've been using the wrong sheet. Okay, nature. As soon as I can. My UI is different now. That's lovely. 1 second. +1. Okay. Middle of the road.
Uh, hmm. On an 11, you don't know exactly what it is. There are different types. Some of them are more dangerous than others. If you had to guess, this is a giant crocodile. Which those things are really bad news.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that's what it is,
So-
but as far as you are concerned, this is an oversized giant crocodile.
And it kind of seems like they're avoiding this thing? Or they're just...
Feels like they're being
They're just
hunted
being
by this thing
sneaky
while
because
they're
they're hunting.
getting eggs. Yeah, they're quietly turning over every rock. They're trying not to make noise, but it doesn't matter. They've already attracted this thing's attention.
Okay. So, Shimmerwing's gonna communicate with Bug as he pokes his head out the bag.
So there's bugbear people, and they're collecting eggs and stuff, and they'll probably turn me in if they know I'm here. But they probably don't know who you guys are, and they're being hunted by a big crocodile thingy, and it's gonna probably like jump them in any moment. So I mean, if we're gonna like earn like friends and stuff, then well, I guess should I talk to them?
Wait, talk to the bugbears or the creature that's hunting them?
That's a good question. Huh.
With my nature check, do I have any idea if this like crocodile is intelligent at all? Does it look like it has any like, I don't know, quote unquote sentience to it?
You might have to get a little closer to look, or do you want to rely on your encyclopedic knowledge of animals in the Feywild? Which would you rather? Because you do know
gonna
that sometimes
say-
there are, talking creatures, awakened creatures that get intelligence buffs.
Yeah, so I figure I'll just stay well out of its like seeing what it is, stay well out of its bite reach, and maybe get just a little bit closer.
What did you have on your nature check? Oh, 11.
It was
You
11.
could do a second one, because this is asking a specific question, so you might have this specific information.
Nah.
Never mind. You're fairly confident that this is just a dumb animal who relies on instinct. There's nothing that's telling you that there's any intelligence behind it.
Okay. So Shadow's gonna relay the information to Bug.
And these people are probably gonna like die or attract something really dangerous to us. Should I talk to them?
Well, well, I was thinking, I could make a shutter and we could all lay low and wait for whatever's gonna happen to happen. Or should we talk to them?
You know, since they're heading in our direction and this thing is stalking them.
So Shadowwing will communicate with the closest bugbear person, masked person.
And I know you can't see me, but I gotta be really quiet, and you can't see me. But I don't know if you know this, but there's a big alligator thing, and it's stalking you, and it's behind you. You may want to be really careful.
All right, the one that you talk to, it freezes immediately. And then it raises one hand in the air with its still grasp. And it says a word in Goblin. Does anybody speak Goblin?
Nope.
Okay, so
See.
I speak
it's-
gnomish.
can telepathy bypass languages?
Typically.
That's what I was gonna say. It should be able to talk to you because you just have to have a language that. I mean, that's just you just have to have a language to be able to use telepathy, right? Like verbally, it wouldn't be able to communicate, but telepathically, it should. I think that's how telepathy works. So you hear the word "stop" in your mind, and it seems to be talking and thinking at the same time. And then it says, "The mother approaches."
Oh, it's about
In a kind of conveyed relative range.
it's about maybe like 40-ish and 35-ish feet behind you. I don't know if this is helpful information to you, but we also don't want to. We don't want you to get hurt, because we don't want you to get hurt.
You hear them in formation just say 35, 35, 35, 35. And they each take another step forward. And you can tell at this point, their forearms are trembling as they're using these stilts. Like they are scared. They're nervous, but they're trying not to sprint and run away. They're trying to pretend like everything's cool. This is close enough for them to see you. A little bit, yeah. So, at least Juniper and Violet. Let's see if Bug can see. Bug cannot see. There's one here and one here, and they are approaching you. And then you hear the word horse with a question mark.
Wait, what did I hear?
Horse.
Yeah, that's fine. Friendly horse. You need me
Eggs.
to distract the thing for you?
Eggs and horse.
Eggs in horses?
Eggs and horse. And then it just... Two of them begin to approach Hiccup. Do an animal hit.
Oh my god.
Are you riding on top of Hiccup right now, Bug?
She's been on Hiccup the whole time, yeah.
Okay, but the tokens are like all mixed around in
Sorry.
the back. Okay. So you see these two furry face. Hobgoblins kind of look like goblins if they were covered in like hair. So like long brown hair, but they're like 6 feet tall instead of like squat 3 feet, and they're they're very much humanoid. Just a little weird looking. And these are in hoods with meshes, and they're on these stilts, so that makes them appear to be more like they're 9 feet tall. Uh, Two of them are approaching you. One of them reaches for the side of your horse to pat it, and the other one reaches for a saddlebag. What are you gonna do?
They're trying to. I think they're trying to maybe trade or get away. There's something really big, by the way, approaching. I'm gonna try something. Probably a bad idea. You probably want to get ready to not be here.
Jeez.
You see they're slipping off this little wire cage that has nesting at the bottom, and there's like a little opening at the top, and they're scooping up some eggs and some of the hay, and they're trying to put it in like the horse satchel rather. Are you gonna let them do this?
Um,
Because when they talk to you, you can't understand a word they're saying. They're just going ha. You don't know what that means as they just put their hands inside your stuff.
What are you doing?
Eggs. Protect eggs.
Oh,
Relaying this through Shimmerwing to Bug.
they want us to protect the eggs.
okay.
While a very large and dangerous crocodile thing is rapidly approaching position, and I'm gonna do something stupid. So be ready.
You're above the air right now, so you don't, and you're invisible. So this thing it has no idea that you're here, but it should be in full view for you at this point. Even through the mist, you're like,
It is.
this thing is fucking big.
Yeah, I feel like Bug's just totally baffled as to what is happening. She's like, what the fuck?
If you ever watched Harry and the Hendersons, this is like the Bigfoot, the Yeti, and they're just shoving eggs into your horse's bags.
Thanks for the eggs, I guess.
There's no response.
Okay, you guys
Can't
ready
understand you.
for a really bad idea? I hope you guys are ready.
And this is communicating to like Bug and Violet, Mildy.
What's Violet?
I guess
Super ready.
all right. And I guess
I'm just- I'm-
Shimmerwing. Oh, go ahead.
I've been talking, but my mic's been muted.
Oh.
Yeah. All I've been saying is, yeah, super ready. If it goes wrong, it's all on you. I'm out of here.
You
Perfect.
cannot outrun these things. Bug maybe probably could. Pickup definitely could.
So
And this is Shadow communicating with the dudes.
so you need me to distract Big Thing? So you can run?
We do not run. Kill. Mother.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case. So, they're gonna go fight the giant crocodile that kind of looks like this.
And I guess Shimmerwing will project like an image of what he saw into, as part of the telepathy.
I think either either they want us to kill it or they're gonna kill it. Are you guys gonna kill it?
They're a little rough as they grab this horse by its kind of like where the mane is, and it's almost like just in the front, right, like above the front legs. And they shove this horse in the direction of Mother. And you can feel they do have power behind these arms. It's not a. They're not throwing this horse, right? But it's like somebody who's probably a little sturdier with animals, somebody who's less kind to their animals, and just like it's a real jerking notion that they're directing Hiccup towards this direction. And they've already got like at this point you're surrounded. There are 6 of them, and they've been stuffing all their stuff in your horse satchel. And the shove is enough to redirect Hiccup this direction. What do you do?
Nope.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Mother. And you can't understand anything they're saying. It's all in Goblin. Alright, are you casting Euphoria Breath?
Yep, on Crocodile.
On the Swamp Stalker Gator. Alright, DC 12 Wisdom Saving Throw. Wisdom's not great. No, it's pretty good. Got 6. Alright, so as soon as this happens, it can feel like it's in a magical world. It knows what magical attacks are. The euphoric breath comes out, and this thing just roars, and it's got like a hiss to it at the end. It's some kind of like cross between like a dinosaur and a snake, right? The kind of call that it makes, but it's very fucking loud. It's enough to make the ground tremble around you. But its focus is completely gone, and you can see its tail just start slashing around, and it is randomly chomping at the air to its left and its right. It is incredibly angry and agitated, but incapacitated right now. And then everybody needs to make an initiative, please. I'm gonna split these up. So these are gonna be Swamp Green.
It's coming up with a 0, but it was a 13.
Alright, I'll fix it.
Oh wait, what? How does this work?
Says you get a 12
Finisher
and a
score
13.
13. Plus 3.
Violet got a 19 out of 21. The hamster got a 21.
Alright, click Hammy and then roll its initiative. And then I'll change it to 21.
It's quite the difference. You're okay, Juniper. I have big tummy ache.
Oh, yeah, it was a bunch of bugbears that were looking for eggs, and they were being hunted by a giant crocodile, and Shimmerwing just went full offense mode and breathed magic onto it, so now everybody's rolling initiative. Just kind of catch up a little bit.
And in the aftermath, Shimmer will, I guess, is a freebie that's sort of triggering this event. Communicate with bugbears and say,
Kill Mother?
They raise, what do they have? It's kind of like spears, but they're, goads. Do you know what that is? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. G-O-A-D. It's kind of like a spear with a little hook on it. Goad, maybe? I don't know what it's called. It's a little spear with a hook on it. But they raise them in the air when you say that, and they all just start chanting, Mother, Mother, Mother. And I'm gonna let whoever goes first. Bug. I'm gonna give you an insight check for free. This is your spidey sense it's acting right now. And you need to get at least a 15. If you can get a 15, something cool happens.
Well,
Never mind. All right, it's your turn. This thing's fucking mungus, by the way.
okay.
I think its actual size, yeah, its actual size is huge because it's so big.
I think it's a crocodile, Juniper.
I really thought we were fighting corn.
Was it?
Can we just try to take a nibble out of the corn?
Oh, the
lose as delirious as I am.
the orca thing. Yeah, no, it was. I was looking at like monster manuals for underwater creatures, right? And so it had a picture of like an orca and like a giant crab and a shark and like some merfolk. It was a really pretty picture, but it had nothing to do with what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm just here and I'm like, are we fighting corn? And then Cube said a croc, and then I heard bugbear mentioned, and then on your stream I saw an orca. I'm like,
That would be pretty cool. You and your orca allies have to defeat the corn.
Maybe if we go to a dream sequence, Mildew will have to fight side by side with an orca against the corn.
Alright,
Sorry.
what would you like to do? You're up
Yeah.
first.
Oh boy. So she doesn't see this creature yet. I guess
You can
she's
see
gonna...
Shimmerwing, and you know Shimmerwing's here, and you saw them breathe a conal breath like this direction. So you can kind of guess where they're
Okay.
at, but you can't see them just yet.
Okay, she's probably gonna ride up to where Shimmerwing is. Oh, is that Shadowwing?
Oh, that's Shadow.
that's Shadow.
Yeah, she's gonna ride up there.
Yeah, because Shimmer was still in your bag.
And we have difficult terrain because the water's up about 1.5 feet. So your horse's movement speed is 20.
Okay. She's gonna pull out a dagger and she's gonna try throw it straight into this thing's eyeball.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, no, misses. Usually the bigger stuff is, the easier it is to hit, but in this case, 11 misses.
Yeah. That sucks.
Technically,
Oh,
I would
actually-
say that's the horse's movement that you used, and you used an action for a dagger, which is a monk weapon. So if you wanted, you could jump off this thing, bum rush it, and do some martial arts for your bonus action. If you want to get that close to it.
Yeah, I also think hang on, I'm just trying to...
Would I be able to aid Bug with this?
With what?
Or just the help?
I think the familiars have to do it as their action.
As their action, okay.
Well, she's gonna jump off Hiccup regardless, and she's gonna tell Hiccup to go hide because Maya is still on the back of Hiccup.
Okay. Then it's gonna use its action to dash, so that'd be 5, 10, 20. It can get that far.
Go
You
hide,
can see it
Hiccup.
tracking through the water, but it's listening to your commands. It's doing whatever you say.
Yep.
So to you, the swamp water's like belly button height. Like you were waiting, and this thing is an aquatic giant beast.
It's not terrifying at all. I'm just gonna... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna...
For perspective, because I think, do you use the metric system, right? Usually these are between 6 and 9 meters long, what you're fighting. So really, really big. That also counts like the tail, like skinny part of the tail, like from snoot to tail, but still, it's huge.
Okay. Because her dagger missed, you know, Bugs can be real frustrated about that. And she's gonna run up and try to kick it in the eye.
Okay.
Just karate kick it straight in its fucking eyeball.
Good luck.
Yep. Yep.
You guys actually have a massive advantage right now because of 2 factors. One, what Shadowwing just did, and then also I rolled a 1 on its initiative.
It's incapacitated. Would she have advantage on attacking it?
I think they changed that. Let me look up. Using the 2024 rules. Yeah, let's bring up the old. I think it just means it can't move or take. Yeah, conditions incapacitated. While it's loading, I'm pretty sure it means it can't move and it can't take an action or bonus action or a reaction. But I'm looking it up anyway to see if there's extra. Because they changed a lot of stuff. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I have to do this to go alphabetically. Yeah, when you have incapacitated condition, you experience the following. You're inactive. You can't take an action, bonus action, or reaction. Your concentration spells are broken. You're not allowed to speak. And if you're incapacitated when you roll initiative, you roll disadvantage. It already did that, and it got a 1. But no advantage to it. Which also means if you wanted to hit this thing and then move away, it can't take an opportunity attack against you either.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so to get close enough to hit it, you gotta be right here. 15 does hit, roll for damage.
Oh, yay.
Let me see if we gave this thing any resistance inside down. No, okay. Alright, do you want to spend a focus point to be able to do another unarmed attack? Or you save it?
No, I might use that to back off a bit.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token. I think you have, because it's twice as much movement because you're in the water. So you jumped off, so you've moved 10 feet. You got 2 squares left that you can go. Okay. So this thing's mouth is bigger than your whole body. And you just came up, popped it in the eye, and it started thrashing like wild. And like, it didn't get you, but like, the chompers are there, right? It's just swerving left and right, just biting down as hard as it can. It looks like it can't even see. It's not blind right now. It can't focus at all. And Hammy's turn. What does Hammy want to do?
Fuck. I wasn't sure if I was muted or not. Hammy probably will skip his turn for like when he's with Violet, but questioned did Shimmerwing, he showed us like a little vision of what this was.
He told you it was a giant crocodile, basically.
Can I do a history check real quick?
You can do a nature check.
Nature check? Okay. Just want to do all the checks today.
Sometimes
It's
it
pretty
helps.
good for -3.
Yeah, 10's pretty good. You just forcing me to pull up stuff. Technically, this isn't what I said it is. It's something different, but it's close enough. Things that you know about these types of beasts. You know they can hold their breath for 30 minutes. You know that they're faster in the water than they are on land, so the more the water rises right now, the swifter this thing is going to be. They're usually fast enough that they can make 2 attacks. Typically, they try to grab something with their jaws and clamp down, and they will grapple them and try to drown them underwater. They'll do like all sorts of rolls, just trying to kill whatever's restrained. And then it has a secondary attack with its tail, and its tail by itself has a 10-foot reach. So even if you think you're safe and you're like, oh, I'm 10 feet away from this thing, you know that the backside of it can definitely be used as a weapon, and it can reach that far out. Yeah.
Do I know what it wants?
Let's see. Nature check 10. We're gonna do deductive reasoning. So do an investigation check and you get advantage.
Investigation. Well, what kind of advantage is that?
You have no idea what this thing wants. It's probably just hungry and wants to eat everybody.
Shit.
But that is
Well,
good information that you could tell your friends there, that it has a grapple and a 10-foot reach. And it goes underwater for like a 30 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I'll relay that information to everybody. Guys, this thing's not really something to mess with. Like, it's gonna hold you underwater and try to drown you and slap you with its tail. Like, it has a big body. It's gonna move twice. And, it can hold its breath.
No.
Like, it's probably better in water than it is on land. So, like, if we can try to get on land and a lot further than, like, 10 feet, because it's bigger than 10 feet itself, so.
Now, which of these corns are you referring to?
Are the corns fighting with us?
You talking about the hobgoblins?
Yeah.
Alright,
corn
hold on.
cob.
Let me see if there's definitely a picture of these somewhere. There. That's what you're looking at. They're not corn. That's their mass.
I did zoom in on the
funny.
Are they fighting with us against Mother Earth?
All that you know is they've stuffed all their shit inside a horse that is now running away. They put all their eggs in one basket, literally, and then Bug commanded the horse to go hide. I'll let you do an insight check if you want.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry, Hammy's turn is turning into a lot.
Wait a minute. Fuck, it's not even your turn, it's the hamster's turn. You can't be doing all these checks. You gotta wait a turn. Oh my god. This is all that Hammy knows, alright? You don't know any of this.
Oh no.
Hammy knows all about giant crocodiles.
Okay. Well,
I'll pretend it happened on your turn.
well, Hammy also has an insight with me, right?
That's true. You have like
He
a magical
talks to me.
connection.
But his rolls are different than mine. He's better at this than me. It's fine. We'll just go with them. I already cheated.
Alright. Now whose turn is it? Green. Green's turn. Okay. We're gonna start with this green one down here. That is not... Where's my stilts? We're gonna do pike pole goad. Fuck. That's gonna miss. Stilt kick.
Wait, are they attacking me?
Fuck me. Alright. Juniper, you watch as the thing behind you is wobbling in the swamp and in the muck. And it looks like it's trying to smack you with its stilts while trying to stay steady on the ground. And it misses both, like it whiffs over your head. It looks like it's trying to push you towards Mother, like it's trying to push you towards the fight. Which, to be fair, in the fog, you can't tell what it's trying to push you towards, but it definitely misses. And
Ah!
this one pops up, and it's going to do the same thing to...
You can't
Juniper.
say pops up when it's corn. Because it's popcorn.
16 is exactly Bug's armor, so... You take 5 piercing damage, and you get pushed 10 feet towards the gator. How high is Shimmerwing in the air?
Shimmerwing's in Bug's bag.
Oh, okay. Then you also got shoved. How high is... Well, Shadowwing's still invisible right now, so they don't even know he's there.
Yep. Yep.
Alright, so... Yeah, we're gonna go off the map a little bit, and we're gonna attack Violet.
I'm
Like
curious.
Paul. Yeah.
Can I deflect that attack?
Actually, you can. Yes, you can. Because it didn't do a whole lot of damage, so you might get lucky and be able to smack it back. Yeah. All it takes is a reaction. You haven't used your reaction yet.
Okay. What do I do for that? I haven't done this before. Do I just hit
I haven't done it in a long time. I gotta look at it. I know it's in your feet, and it's called Deflect Attack. When an attack roll hits you, and its damage is either bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, and this was, you take a reaction to reduce the attack's total damage. The reduction is 1d10 plus your dexterity. So roll a 1d10 plus 4. You automatically get it because he did 5 damage, so you don't even need to roll. This reduces the damage to 0, and then if you want, you can expend a focus point and redirect some of the attack's force. If you do so, you can choose a creature you can see within 5 feet of yourself, if it was a melee attack, and it was. And that creature has to do a dexterity saving throw, or it takes damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die plus your dexterity mod. So, that rewinds that back. Do you want to spend your flurry to, like, forcibly attack him back? It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think Bug would shove him back and be like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" She wouldn't be about that.
Alright, you need to do... Roll 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
No, 2d6 plus 8, because this is 2 rolls of your martial arts die plus your dex. Yeah, we'll do it that way. You could probably just click martial arts attack twice and do the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But this automatically... Let's see, the creature must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take damage. Okay, so you don't even have to try to hit. I have to do a dexterity saving throw. And your dex save is 8 plus 2, 10 plus 4, 14.
Yeah, and I just feel like Bug would say, "Hey, don't you try to fucking push me around."
Okay. So roll for damage.
What am I? Sorry. What am I rolling?
Do
Like,
2d6
where do I roll
plus
it?
8. You can flash. It's 2d6 plus 8. Or you could click like your martial arts attack twice.
Oh, okay.
This is you like whipping around as he was about to shove you into this gator, and you describe how you deal 14 points of damage to him with his own weapon.
Did you say with his own weapon?
Yeah, because this is your deflection. This is you. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it's like you're reversing it. Usually, this is when like if it was an arrow, this would be you catching an arrow and then throwing it back at them. But this is the
Okay.
melee version of that.
So just with like Bug's history and everything, I just imagine her being there and her sensing that someone's coming up behind her and about to attack, and she just turns and kicks him straight in the chest. And yeah, like I said, she's like, "Hey, don't you try to sneak up on me.
This thing is
I know what you're
fucking
trying to do."
wheezing right now, and you can see a little bit of blood come out of its lips and onto its mask, and it starts dripping. It took more than half its life away just in that one attack. And then only Shimmerwing can hear this. This guy just says, "Kill them all." Anyway, Violet, that's a 19 against your AC. Bug took no damage and instead took half his life away on his own attack. That's the most fun part about being a monk in the whole game, in my opinion. Like, nobody else can do that. Oh, yes, sorry. 19. You take 11 points of piercing damage, and you get pushed here.
I have. Is it
Hellish
Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's my turn next anyway, so does it really matter?
Yeah, because it's a reaction, so it's free damage.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Toss
Fuck.
it in.
No, but that's my last spell. I wanted to do a different spell.
No, all your spell slots came back. You took a long rest.
When?
Short rest.
When we ate pie earlier. Warlocks get all of their spells back anytime you take an hour-long rest. Everybody else needs an 8-hour rest.
Okay.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw of 12. Keep pressing all the wrong buttons. +1. I made it 7. Alright, how much damage do you hit for? When you take
It makes a dexterity saving throw.
The creature you damage is momentarily surrounded by green flames. It makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d10 fire damage, so roll 2d10. And then half it saves. I failed, so I get the full damage.
Wait, half it?
Corn.
No, I take full damage. I rolled a 7. So roll 2d10. What does that look like? Is this guy does successfully shove you forward into the mud, and you immediately turn around and blast him with these flames.
Shoves me and I fall on my head. I just imagine my face like starts turning, like starts going from purple to like, would it go red or blue? Because she's angry.
You can go whatever you
What
want.
is?
I feel like it would go more
If it's-
blue.
Yeah, because aren't you based on the blueberry bubble girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
She pops her bubble gum in her mouth, and then she goes, "Arr!" and just like shoves out her hand, and throws out this fire damage.
And you watch as the bugbears to the left and the right kind of veer away from this, trying to leap out of the way. As this guy, he gets the full, because he's on fucking stilts, so he's kind of walking on all fours, and he just gets blasted, and you can see, ooh, I would say that stilts are flammable, right? So,
Okay.
yeah, just for fun, we're gonna say that this is burning his stilts to the point where he has to drop them, and so now he has difficult terrain as he's no longer in the stilts, which also means he no longer has that stilt attack, which is their bonus action. Let me put a little yellow dot next to him. Sorry about that. It's your turn. What do you want to do?
Oh, a bonus action. Damn it. I'm stuck between wanting to steal the stilts from the person next to me and or trying to suggest them to leave or make them fall asleep.
Those are all good options.
How far away is 10 feet? I think it's only a 5-foot radius for sleeping. So not
no,
amazing.
Is it the sleep spell?
Yeah.
Nah, sleep's way bigger than that.
$60 but it says 5-foot radius.
Yeah, so within
So
60
feet away from me.
you would put a 60-foot thing. So like you would say, I want to cast it here, and then a 5-foot radius means it's going to go 5 feet in each direction. So like if I started here, I'd go 5 feet here and 5 feet here. So it would actually be like that. To make it easier, I can draw circles. So like, it would be this. That's how big your circle is.
So I could get all the bugbears to fall asleep. I couldn't get the croc to fall asleep.
Is this thing measuring radius or is it measuring diameter? Okay, maybe that's 5 foot. Sorry, what was your question? I was doing geometry.
Well, when you did 10 feet, I thought it could get all the bugbears to fall asleep or whatever. But not the croc. So I guess I'll suggest them. Because we love just talking random shit. So we're gonna suggest them to leave their stilts behind and take their mother to their favorite food, which is definitely southeast of us, far, far away, and to not return, or they'll be cursed, or something like that. Is that a good suggestion?
Who are you
Is that
suggesting?
too complicated? To the little hobgoblins.
You gotta pick one target though.
Yeah, the one right next to me.
Okay. What do I have to roll against that? Wisdom
Does
saving
that tell
throw,
you?
and I gotta get a 12. I got an 8. So I now have the charmed condition. So Violet's my new best friend. Until me or my allies deal damage to the target. Or no. I'm
It's
reading
not
it so
charmed, as I
backwards.
suggest them.
You suggest a course of activity described no more than 25 words to one creature you can see within range. They can hear and understand you. The suggestion must sound achievable and not involve anything that would obviously deal damage. And specifically, you wanted it to do what? Run away?
I wanted them to leave their stilts and take their mother towards their favorite food, towards the southeast. And if I have enough words left, or else they'll be cursed by attacking us.
It drops its stilts in front of you, and then it just immediately starts running off.
Is it taking its mother with it? And all their friends?
No. You see it reach a hand to pull this guy, and this guy just fucking swats him. And he just seems like afraid, so it's just leaving. Plus, this isn't its mother.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
But you got
Okay.
stilts.
Perfect. My stilts. I'm on stilts now, guys.
Ah, look at you, Violet. You're on stilts.
Wait, is that an action to get up on the stilts?
Nah, you can use it
So
as a
do I
free
just-
action.
Okay. Cool.
That's a generous free action. The DM is feeling kind today.
Well, they changed a little bit of the rules. In the new D&D, you get one free item interaction. Typically what that means is it's like you can open the door or the chest or whatever. But I think this is okay. It's like, all right, you use the free action to hop on stilts.
Nice.
Sounds great.
It seemed reasonable.
Well, Violet's the best at everything. I saw that acrobatics check. If it was me in real life trying to get on stilts, that would be like a whole round. Just taking.
That is a
damage.
good point. It is hard to get on stilts.
No,
Maybe
don't
we
give
should...
don't give my
No,
ideas.
no. Violet's so good at. Sorry. Oh God, I gotta stop talking sometimes.
Remember that 21 backflip? Let me use it for something useful.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
That's
Alright.
not my turn.
All right. You still have movement left if you want.
Do I?
Yeah, and you can go the full 30 feet because you have stilts now.
Shit. I don't know if I want to get close to that gator. I know all the information about it. I'll just stay with Mildew.
Okay. It is Stiltwalker Orange's turn. First thing... Oh, wait, that's... So he's gonna... We're just gonna disappear him off the map because there's no way to, like, save for this again. Is there? You suggest... I'm sorry, I gotta read it a second time. Suggestion has to be sound and achievable. It is. It's not involved in anything that would deal damage to the Mort allies. It doesn't. You could say, fetch the key to the cult's treasures and give me the key. Or you could say, stop fighting and leave this library and don't return. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or have the charmed effect for the duration or until you or your allies deal damage to the target. So yeah, no, for the next 8 hours, it's just gonna run away because its best friend Violet
I
just
wish I
told
did
it
it to Mother.
I think that would have been one where it knew it would cause it harm, so it wouldn't have worked. But just running away, it could definitely do that.
No,
So-
I should have told Mother to run away. Get away from us. Because then all these people probably would have followed it.
Hold on, I messed up my initiative by dragging this off the sheet. Alright, because it's still Orange's turn, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go one here, one here. Juniper's gonna get attacked, Violet's gonna get attacked. Not by that thing.
Do I get a bonus action now with the stilts?
Yeah, I'll give you the same bonus action they get. It's called Stilt Kick. It's where you're just kicking something with your stilt to try to push it. Alright, top one's Violet. Violet, 8's gonna miss. Mildeleary will a 14 hit.
Will a 14 hit? Why, yes, it will.
Why'd you sound like Jack said? Will a 14 hit? It's like, I can't do it, but that's how I heard it in my head. It's like you were about to spin it into something else and like... Okay. Alright, so that's 9 points of piercing damage to you, and you're gonna get pushed all the way up to here. And then he's gonna...
Ah!
Okay, here. We're trying to round you off. They kick, they miss, stilt kick. 14 against your AC, Kendra.
I think it just
That
reaches.
hits. That's 4 bludgeoning damage. And then you also get kicked 10 feet. Wait. No, this one's different because it's the bonus action one. I need you to make a DC 12 strength saving throw. Sorry. strength was terrible. And then we're also gonna do the bonus action stilt kick to Mildeleary.
Can I bonus kick back? So
I think I moved these wrong. I think it was supposed to be this one that goes here and this one that went here. Yeah, sorry, it was Orange's turn. That's gonna miss. That's gonna miss. So it is Mildeleary's turn. You can only bonus action on your own turn.
I know, I just wanted to be like little kids kicking each other. That's
On your next turn, you can run back up to it and still kick it. It's a little bit of damage, but it's mostly to do a strength saving throw to push them back. Their main attack is their goad. They're like shoving you with these pikes and pushing you as hard as they can away. And then the second one is like a little kick attack. If you can't tell, they're trying to direct you to a specific area of the map. And it's Mildeleary's turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I want to use... No, not guidance. No,
Casting guidance, okay.
No, no, no. Resistance. And do that on myself for piercing damage.
Oh, nice. I think everything on this map has piercing damage, actually. You touch a willing creature, yourself, and you chose piercing damage. When the creature takes damage of the chosen type, the spell ends before the spell ends. How long does it last? 10 rounds. The creature reduces the total damage taken by 1d4, and they can only benefit once per turn. Ooh, not once per round, once per turn. That means if you take it once on like somebody, like on this guy's turn, right? And then you take it again on this guy's turn, that's 2 of them. And if somebody does a reaction, that's another one that it reduces. Because round is the whole thing, so turn is each little thing. So that actually makes resistance a really good spell, especially if you're like in the middle of it and tanking things. That's minus 1d4 to every attack on here.
And this will just stay up, like it doesn't go away when I get hit?
It can, it has concentration. So every time you get hit, you have to maintain concentration. So you'll roll a constitution saving throw.
Oh,
and
that means... Oh, that means I can't do Hunter's Mark, because that's concentration.
Right.
That's what I was going to do for my bonus action. Oops. And I oop. My thing's just being really slow. I'm looking at stuff, but...
Do you have accelerated hardware turned on?
I might have to I might not.
Because if you watch shows, you have to disable it to share on Discord.
I have it turned on.
You want it off?
I'm gonna just...
I'm sorry, never mind. You want
it
it
off?
On, sorry.
No, you want it on.
Backwards. Set it backwards.
Yeah. I'm just rebooting. Roll 20, see if it helps. Seems to be going better. Firefox has also just been kind of slow and shitty for me lately.
It's also because we have the fog on, so every little token is like being, what fog do I have? What distance can they see? What can I see?
Oh, that's better. I just refreshing the page is better. Let's see. I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action. Oh, wait. Ensnaring Strike is, but... No, you take immediately after hitting a creature with a weapon. Oh, okay. No. No. I had it all planned out. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I took Ensnaring Strike twice. I still need to fix that. I'll do that the next long rest. Well, I don't think...
You have movement. You could move.
Yeah, but then I take a attack of opportunity.
Only if you move away from him. You can move around him.
Make an illusion with the wizard that you never moved.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, because that would be a bonus action, right? To use the wizard?
Yeah, I'd let it be a bonus action.
And is that like a one-time thing? Like he only has one illusion?
It should be multiple.
And you have 3.
Yeah.
Okay. What would I... What's the enemy of corn?
Fire. Pop.
Oh yeah. Pop. Poppy pop. Yeah, maybe I'll pull the wizard out of my bag. I'll hold him up in front of me and be like, "Now's your time, wizard!" And can I lift up his little arm and then summon, like, fake, like, firecracker type, like, fireworks next to me as an illusion?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna write this
yeah,
in. Yeah,
just kind of...
Oh, she already did.
Oh, someone did it for me? That's so nice.
Alright, where do you want this illusion to be?
I guess just right in front of me, so that they can all kind of see it. Just hold out the wizard and lift his arm and be like, the fireworks, wizard! And the idea is that they're gonna hear the popping sounds and the bright lights and everything. And they'll be like, oh no, it's my primordial fear of being popping a corn.
You notice this one right here trembles a little bit on their stilts as they look at you. They definitely don't want anything to do with the fireworks. But this one to the right made a 17 on their investigation check, so they're fully aware that this is bullshit.
Oh,
So you scared off one, but not the
clever
other.
corn.
Clever corn.
Clever
Pop
corn.
smart. Yeah.
Pop smart. Smart pop! Smart pop!
Give me some smart pop.
Alright. So I think that's all your stuff.
I want some fucking
Unless
popcorn.
you want to move. And it's shadowing.
Nah.
Shadowing. Alright, so Shadow's invisible. So Shadow's gonna there's some kind of shenanigan going on over there. Shadow doesn't really have attacks, so you know, we'll just put Shadow in like relative range of this thing. Ooh. My breath recharges. But it's already incapacitated. But yeah, I mean, I just take note that because I forgot to roll when I used it last time. So Shadowwing feels a upsurge of I don't know, motivation, inspiration, energy. And actually, if that's the case, I think I'll move him down. Yeah, I can fly 60 feet. I can go anywhere.
Oh my god!
Thirty-five. Okay. Yep. I think this will do. I think I can angle this just right. How do I do the cone check thingy?
It
measure?
should be the measure. Looks like a ruler, and then switch it from shape to that square, circle, and cone. I think that hits 3 right there.
Would I be able to hit all of them? I don't think so. I think the other one's gonna be just out of reach. Yeah. Alright, yep. We're gonna go ahead and... Because I'm aware that they were just like, kill them all. So Shadow flew up to the creature and was just like, redirected down here. And I guess we'll do another euphoric
All right, I'm gonna go
on those
top,
3
bottom,
dudes
right.
who are attacking the party.
Wisdom saving throw.
It is... The wisdom saving throw, yep. PC 12.
Top, bottom, right. 1, 2. That's a 13, 15, 13. Fearable luck. Dead plus 0.
Well.
Does it have a...
He's still
if it
invisible.
fails, it does something, or no?
Nope. If they pass, then they're fine.
Alright.
I have no way to make them reroll it. And that's... Yeah. And... Actually, I think I still have movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, you know what? Great idea. Invisible target. There we go.
You're gonna
That
get
is all
bumped
Shadow
into.
can do.
Okay. Shimmerwing's turn.
Okay. So for Shimmerwing's turn, this thing attacked Bug. I clearly heard it. I know what's going on out there. And I think Shimmer is gonna activate. No, this thing attacked Bug. Fuck that. Shimmer's just gonna rage and like stick his head out of the bag, like just not even with like anger. I think we kind of sometimes Shimmerwing's rage is anger, but sometimes it's just focus, and almost like a like the whack-a-mole. Shimmer just like pokes his head out of the bag with his mace, all hyper focused, and just gonna try and bonk this guy on his noggin. As soon as I can find the attack.
No, have fun with the effects. That's what they're for. I don't use them at all, almost ever. It looks like a magic wand on the left side of the screen, and then you get to choose like the type it is, and then the color that it is.
I was trying to get like smoke to come out of Violet's ears.
Why activate rage on my sheet? Do I click that? Nope. How is it I turn on the rage effect?
It should be a toggle on your sheet.
Because what was something like
On like, now I'm looking at Sticky Shadow Wing. Like the very first where it has like your actions, your combat page. I thought if you scroll down, there used to be an effect. Yeah, there's an effect. It's just rage, and you click it.
Oh, yep, there it is. I see it.
Nice.
Okay, rage. Okay.
That was fun. You just control it.
Yeah, I saw that. This can help you get creative with your magic attacks.
You're watching Disney.
20 definitely hits.
I don't.
And as Shimmer like pops his head out of the bag and like bonks this guy, he's like telepathically communicating.
No, you don't kill us all. You get out of here.
In response, this guy is fucking crushed. He can barely hang on to his stilts. He's just all shaking and bloody. And he says, leave. We leave. We leave.
Yeah, you better.
As Shimmer's like, baring teeth.
And
Any
you
bonus?
tell nobody that we're ever
Like, he's like,
and you never tell anybody you ever saw us. Or else. Grr.
He just nods his head.
And that goes for all of you. Grr.
You definitely feel like he's gonna leave. One of them is distracted by fireworks right now. And the other two look like they're ready to push some people over.
okay. Well, he agreed to it. The Fey Pact is sealed. Anyway,
Now it's Swamp Stalker Gator's turn. Roll a d4 so I can know
Oh,
which
shit.
direction to run away. We haven't even got to the condition that shadowing put on him yet, so never eat shredded wheat. Alright, his turn so far. It's a good ability. It's frustrating. But I'm like, it's just one turn. What could they possibly do with an extra turn? Anyway, Bug's turn.
Okay. Bug is. Wait, so has that thing like left, or it's just sort of moved over to the side?
It's just moved over to the side.
Okay.
It was really confused, and it's like, it's snapping the air in front of it as it's charging forward towards nothing. It's because of Shadowwing's breath attack.
Yeah. So. Bug is pondering something,
Same direction as your horse.
and this might be a dumb idea, but I'm gonna roll. She's wondering if maybe the croc is angry because the corn man stole the croc's eggs. So she's gonna go over to Hiccup and get the eggs out. And she's gonna hold them in front of her and walk them to the crocodile and see what happens.
This thing
And
turns its eyes on
maybe
you
put them down on the
immediately.
ground.
It looks extremely
put the eggs
protected
down on the
right
ground.
now, and you feel like it's gonna jump at you, and it's staring at the eggs, and then back up at you, and then its tail starts to swoosh.
Okay. So then Bug's gonna like put her hands up in the air and like back away slowly.
Okay.
Yep, there's some eggs. I don't know if they mean anything to you, but there they are.
Do an animal handling check, and all you need to do is get a 12. If you get a 12, you beat the whole alligator scenario. Crocodile.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like, I'd say that act itself, the crocodile understands that you're just trying to. Oh my, you got exactly 12. Well, 12 meets it, beats it. That's the rule. So like a 14 hits 14 armor. So, just barely, you can recognize the glint in this thing's eyeball. It just wanted its eggs back, and that is it. So you feel like it's gonna stand there
Aw.
and guard the eggs, and it's not gonna chase after anybody right now.
Okay. Cool.
But I also think all that takes up your action, your movement too.
Yeah.
Does Hammy want to do anything?
Hammy. Dear sweet Hammy. Did Bug just save us and distract the thing?
You have no idea. It's too far away.
From
Can Hammy attack this dude's eyes?
It can. Crawl up right under its mask.
Is that gonna ruin everything?
Maybe. Maybe not. You never know
Hammy's
unless you
gonna-
try.
Gonna pass on his turn. We're gonna save his turn till Violet's turn. Hee hee.
Okay. Stiltwalker Green. It's gonna slide up here, and it's gonna do the same. Now, I told you, it looked like as long as nobody's approaching the eggs, right? It's just standing guard over it. So, what we're gonna do is knock you into this alligator. Ah, 11's gonna miss.
Damn it.
He's not running away. Oh, did he break a
Wait,
fey
oh,
pact?
wait. This is the one that had the pact, right? Okay, then I can't do that.
Yep.
You're right.
Oh, I want to see what happens when an NPC breaks a fey pact.
We could do that. Do you want to do that? That means I get to use my bonus attack to try to push her into the crocodile. But it could be
Kinda
fun.
do, but nah. Cause
Okay.
I mean, it could
But he
be,
already failed his
but-
attack.
Yeah, but he has a bonus attack that pushes, remember? It's the same one I gave you.
Nah, because I already told him if he runs away, then he's not supposed to tell anybody.
Alright. He's gone. Alright, where's the other greens? Right here. 1 and 2.
I flipped the
It's-
coin, by the way,
5, 10, 15.
to let him do the attack or not.
5,
It was tails.
10, 15. There we go.
No!
Alright,
Not
so
sweet old mildew.
Pikepole Mildew. 13. 13 hit.
Doesn't hit.
Boo. Alright, what about... Wait a minute. What about... 8? Never mind. Alright, we're gonna
No,
attack
8
Violet.
does not hit.
Fuck off. Somebody roll a d20 for me. I got a natural 1.
Okay.
If it's below a 10, something bad happens. Alright. You watch as this guy looks at the fireworks that are going off from this puppet right now, and then he looks at Violet, he looks at Mildeleri, and for whatever fucking reason, he raises his back leg and kicks his friend in the stomach, sending him back in and taking away 5 hit points. And it is Violet's turn.
Aha!
Okay, but it's Hammy's turn too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hammy's gonna scratch out this dude's eyes. Right here. Well, maybe this dude who tried to kick Mildew. And... Go for the eyes. Recharge 6, melee attack. Roll +7 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? How do I do this?
You should just click where it says go for the eyes and just click it. Alright, and then you got a 17.
Okay.
17 hits. And
Okay.
then click the
When you
damage button in chat.
succeed... Oh.
Oh my god. This does not look good. Alright. Hammy scrambles up this guy's body under his mask, and you can see he's got one eyeball popped out of its socket right now, and like the cheeks are just, they've got claw marks all in them. He's actively chewing on this guy's like little string that connects the eye nerve to whatever. It's horrible. He's bloodied. The token is red, even though you can't see it because there's a hamster on top of him. He's literally eating his face off right now. Roll a 1d6, and if you can get a 5 or a 6, then Hammy gets that ability back. Oh, I have to survive a DC 15 dexterity save throw also, or else I get blinded. Okay. And I failed that, so he's also blinded. He can't see anymore. That means all attacks are going to have advantage against him, and he's going to have disadvantage on all his attacks.
Sucker, he's having a
And you
bad
rolled
day.
a 6, so that means you get your go for the eyes back too.
Okay, then
So what is Violet?
and then
wanna do?
Hammy's gonna use his bonus and Hammy's using his bonus and disengaging and hiding in Violet's clothing.
Okay.
Violet is well, she's gonna use the bonus still action to kick that guy when he's down and kick him away. And
Okay, roll 1d20 plus 4. Yeah, that's gonna hit. And so that knocks him 10 away. I also need you to roll 1d4 plus 2. That's exactly what you needed. Do you want to describe as you kill this guy right after Hammy just ripped his face off?
Well, I'm like, you go, Hammy, you leave my friends alone. And she's just gonna kick that dude, go psh. And I imagine these stilts are high. Maybe she kicked him in the face and just finished off his whole face after Hammy destroyed it.
Yep, that's fair.
Huzzah!
We'll say his face slides off his body and droops into the mud as he just falls lifeless to the ground. Honestly, after seeing that one act, all 3 of these other stilt walkers throw their weapons on the ground.
That was so gross. I'm sorry. Just throw their weapons on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take that? Can I just take one advantage of that and then go up and try to steal the other guy's stilts?
He gives it to you
That's Hammy.
freely and then runs away.
Perfect.
If you guys let them run away, I mean, you can keep fighting if you'd rather.
No, they can run away. I just want their stilts, and I'm gonna pass them to Mildew so we can be a little faster.
If you'd rather, we
Do
can.
athletics check.
Yeah, let's do an athletics check to see if we can get on the stilts. You need to be able to get an 8.
You'll get there eventually.
We'll get there eventually. We got numerous times. Is anybody else wanting to chase, or are we good with letting them run away? They're willing to give up their stilts to run.
Did everybody give their stilts?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so everybody
So
can
there's
have a
6
pair of
sets.
stilts.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or I guess 5 sets, because one of them ran away with the stilts. Okay, speak now, forever hold your peace.
They can run. We keep the stilts.
Alright. Alright, I think that's a good place to end it. It's 12:30. That's usually the time we start playing. Ciao. Man, I really thought that I had made this encounter way too hard. Like, in the back
I was
of my
afraid
mind.
it was gonna be hard.
Yeah, I was like, this is too. I was like, first of all, this alligator, it's gonna rip through them. Whoever gets close to that is just gonna fucking. It's gonna be like, here's minus 24 damage, right? And the whole point of the stilt walkers was push attacks, right? It's like they're not gonna kill you with their melee attacks, but they are gonna push you because they have 2 different attacks. They have an attack and a bonus, so they could push you up to 20 feet. And ideally, they want you to kill Mother for them, right? So they can get the eggs, and they can get the hide, they can get all this stuff. And then I had all these things. I was like, oh, I got legendary actions on here. They have a swim speed because the water's up high enough. And then there were so many. And there were 6 hobgoblins. And then Maya couldn't make it today. And I was like, oh man, so it's gonna be 4 against 7. Technically, the gator's not on anybody's side. So if a hobgoblin, I was hoping you guys could figure out if we could push the hobgoblins there, then the gator will eat that. And that was kind of the strategy I thought would work best if I was, the party. But yeah, when Kat said she couldn't make it, I was like, "Then you guys are dead. You're so dead." Hmm?
You must have gotten pretty unlucky on some of the rolls.
A lot
My
of rolls.
AC's not that high. And then, because we didn't do inspiration for the recap, can we give it to Pidgey because she thought of giving the eggs to the croc? Because
Yeah.
I thought we were fighting corn. I never would have thought about the egg. Okay.
Yeah. You definitely give it to Pidgey. I think that was a heroic moment.
Yeah.
The eggs did save you. If you wouldn't have given them the eggs, they'd still be fucking pissed. And there's no way you're not gonna do firework charms to scare the crocodile away, right? And that was. This thing was fucking huge too. Like it's huge in size, but it also had like 86 hit points. It doesn't have good armor, but it's beefy, right? And it had double attacks and a tail swipe. And I was like, we're gonna grab it. We're gonna try to drown him in water and like do all sorts. I was ready, right? And I'm like, it deals 2d8 piercing damage, which doesn't sound like much, but if you crit, that's 48, right? That could. I was like, this is the thing they don't want to fight right here, and I was so excited. And I don't think it ever, because right off the bat, the phantasmal breath happened. And so that's like, all right, for your next turn, you can run in a random direction. So you basically miss your next turn. And then I rolled a 1 on initiative for it. So it was already last. So everybody got to go. Then it got to just running around. And then everybody gets to go again. And then these guys were having the worst rolls. Usually I'm rolling like 5s, right? I'm usually in the like 16s when I fight you guys for some reason. I take pride in it too. I'm like, man, I'm so lucky when I roll. This was one of them. I was like, this is supposed to be a really big, like, will they be able to survive this without Cat? I don't know. And then I was like, I'll find a way maybe that the bugbears could take them back to Bavlorna as a reward. Like maybe the alligator's weakened enough that they can beat it on their own, and then you'll just be unconscious and we'll do a prison break episode, right? No, this really surprised me. And then the idea, I didn't even give you like a hint toward it. I didn't even go like insight check, animal control check. Those look like crocodile eggs. I did no suggestion at all. And Bug was just like, all right, so these people are collecting eggs. There's a giant gator that's hunting them. I wonder if some of these eggs are hers. Right? And it's like, that's exactly it.
And it just sort of popped into my head. I'm like, this is either really dumb or I'm really onto something. But yeah, so I just went with it.
Yeah, if it hadn't have been, whenever you backed away, it would have got an opportunity.
Everybody agreed to my terrible idea of using the breath on it.
Yes, hey, should we start this fight? There's a 30-foot long alligator here. I'm thinking about breathing on it. Do it, Shimmerwing. We're ready. And at that point, I had positioned all the little hobgoblins, the corn cuties, south of you, specifically so that they could push you into the alligator's mouth. No,
my second choice for inspiration is Hammy for tearing that.
Well, I think we should give them both, because I think usually heroic inspiration is when they do something really fucking creative and heroic, and it's really rare. Like GMs typically don't hand it out much at all. But then we also had one from the summary, so I think both Kendra and Pidgey should get one. To be fair, I think everybody should, but no, we're gonna limit it to 2 because they're really strong.
No. I thought we were fighting corn.
Yeah,
Mildew's contribution. Mildew was like, which corn has a tail? And then I casted resistance on myself and I made the wizard do fireworks. I don't think anything about that was particularly heroic.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think the resistance was pretty smart. Like, if you're coming from there's people all around me, but they're doing specific types of damage, right? It's like I'm gonna have resistance to all of those. Like imagine if you would have cast it on like let's say Shimmerwing while he's tanking, right? Then every time he gets hit by these things, he's taking 1d4 less damage. That's cumulative over time. It's gonna add up. So it was a smart move, but then you were like, oh wait, now I can't do Hunter's Mark, and then you were like, wait, I got a hand puppet that's made of Velcro. I'll use that, and it worked on one.
Yeah.
To be fair, you saved on all 3 of those guys.
Yeah. When the euphoric
the
breath
breath.
hit, I did manage to save on all 3 of those. But you guys won't always be so lucky.
What is euphoric breath? Is that just like charm breath?
Kinda, yeah. It's the
It
fairy
pretty much
dragons can do it.
Makes them run away.
So they can't
Oh.
attack, they can't make bonus actions, they can't take reactions, and then when their next turn happens, they roll a 1d4 and they run in that direction.
Oh. Well, thanks for the carry, everybody.
And then
But
new
DC-12
boots.
is
Who gets the
easy
new
to beat.
boots?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, the new boots.
DC 12 can be easy to beat. It just
The new-
depends on the type of creature, because there's some of them you're going to fight that's going to have like +5 to their wisdom, and some of them are going to be -2. It just depends. I think these were just 0.
The new boots that Mildew has so far refused to put on, and she's just going around barefoot.
How do the new boots and the stilts go together?
I mean, they're just shoes.
We'll
and you
find
just slip
out.
the shoes under the stilts.
Oh.
Under the stilts, so it can be quiet stilts.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, because it's magical, right? It's not a material that's like so quiet that nobody can hear you. It is magic. So
Oh,
I would say it
the
encompasses it.
the suction sounds was the stilts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's all coming together. I'm figuring it all out.
I think you had to feed Gravy when we had that revelation. I think it might have been Bug, I think, who realized it was somebody, and it was like, oh, the sound you're hearing, this is like stilts. This is like a wooden post being stuck in the ground and pulled up again.
Oh, yeah.
No, Violet like remembered
No.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
from the slanty tower.
Yeah. I was
Oh,
kind
yeah,
of not
yeah, yeah.
listening in the moment, so I'm just like, yeah, okay. I reiterate that to everybody.
And with a little bit of training, everybody will be able to use stilts from now on, so you no longer have disadvantage. Difficult terrain. You don't have to have half your movement.
We'll see.
Nice.
What did Shimmerwing do? No, I heard my character's name.
We were trying to guess who remembered what the stilts were, or knew what the stilt sound was.
Oh,
I had
Yeah, I know
done
what
so
you're
much cool stuff for the tunnels today. I woke up and I was like, I got an hour and a half till D&D. We got to get on it. And so I was like, all right, because this was just based off YouCubed. You had messaged me randomly. It wasn't even on D&D day, I don't think. It was just like, you were like, so these Owells, they're like connected, right? And in my brain, I'm like, yes. Why? And then I was like, I'm going to have to make a whole thing of like underground maps and tunnels now. And like, all the activities up here don't make as much sense. They're not egg hunting in the sewers. I guess they could, but so I worked on a bunch of like cool little tunnel things that we could do. Oh, I had some. It was like puzzles and riddles to solve, and like there's like etchings on a wall, and it's like a poem.
If we see any more entrances to tunnels, we're gonna take them.
Oh, then I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we might find another Owell.
Yeah, you could. You have the maps to them all, but it was. I remember I was a little bit in a hurry, but then I was like, this could be fun. This could be fun. It could be like, make sure they don't do this or this or this, or else this sets off a trap, and it was more of a dungeoneer
here,
kind of
so
way.
it didn't feel right. Sorry.
Yeah. But it
I was
ultimately
planning to
goes
check
the
it
same
out.
way. If you still can,
But
you can.
I just didn't get into later.
We're gonna go. We're looking out for a tunnel by a tree, right? So we'll probably still go in the tunnels.
Let me see if I can show you. Hither. Yeah, here's the map of the Hither. So you guys had went from like this area to that kind of area, but it kind of drew you a little bit sideways. So I kind of saw you as more like, this doesn't take too long for that thing to travel, kind of closer to this O-Will right here, but it connects to all of them, right? And the one by the tree, I believe, they're talking about this one. Or it might have been this one up here. There's two different ones that are important. But there's like an underground network though, so you can like, technically if you have a good idea of direction, I think it'd be a little more difficult to navigate the tunnel system while you're under the tunnels and looking at your map and just kind of guessing versus if you're outside and you can, read from the constellations and stuff. But right now you guys should be getting close to basically, I say you're very, very close to where you want to be is this little island right here. That's exactly where we'll start, like on the next one. If you keep pressing forward, I mean, you've already made it all the way through. Like, in my mind, I have little dots on these maps where I'm like, they went to this one, they did this one, they did this one, they ignored this one, they didn't get to this one, blah, blah, blah. So I know that where we're starting is definitely gonna, if you can see the little Snakemoose right here, that's exactly where we'll start next week. But then where do you go from there? Ideally, you're trying to get to this spot here, right? But in order to get to this spot, all this is flooded. This is 30, 40 feet of water. The only way to get through that is a channel. It's right here, this tiny little squiggly little river. That's how you get through. But in order to get through that, you have
We
to
make
get
it
through
through on our
this brigand's
stilts.
tollway. It's 30 feet deep. You can't make it on your stilts. You need a boat.
Damn it.
Too bad you left your raft.
We can make a raft and
somewhere.
use your stick.
We're at the final like third of the chapter of chapter 2. There's only 4 chapters to the campaign anyway. This is where things are gonna get a little more heated, a little more difficult. I say that, but you guys didn't have any difficulties at all just then, and I was like, this is gonna hit them hard. They're gonna need a long rest after this. And it's like, nope, super easy, barely an inconvenience.
I mean, creativity can offset that.
That's what it was, right? Especially when somebody has like a really good idea. It's like, all right, well, they're not gonna just sit there and be like, let's fight to the death over these eggs. 3 of us have 2 hit points. Bug took 1 down to like a quarter of their health. It wasn't even her turn. You know what I mean? On the bad guy's turn, she took him down, and then he's like, I'm done. I'm leaving. Sorry about this whole mess, guys. You can have whatever you want, but we're out of here. And then from there, it kept rolling. It was a good fight. It was a good.
It was fun to use deflect. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun for me to be like, oh, look, the monk's doing monk stuff. That's so cool. But on the other end, I'm like, fuck off. She just took out my character. Like, I was like, I'm gonna push you into this, and you're like, actually, can I just grab his fucking stilt and beat him with it? It's like, yeah, you can.
I love how Bug is like just like a thug thief. She's just like, she just beats people up and takes their stuff.
It makes sense though, right? Like she's.
Yeah.
I don't picture her as like somebody with a switchblade like holding people up for money. It's more like in a back alley. They're having
her
to do what they do
switchblade
to
is
get...
for pies.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just like ruffian. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, she's got like a pugilist kind of like, just kind of, I don't even, ruffian, like you said, street fighter.
Her switchblade is the freaking enraging dragon in her backpack.
Yeah, she's got an angry dragon that guards her stuff. Right,
And
who
guards
are we giving the shoes to?
Oh, I got the shoes in my bag. I'm just not wearing them.
Okay. I could throw this out there. Like, if I was part of the party, right? You do have one character who has disadvantage on their stealth rolls because they're so fucking clanking loud because of their armor. This would cancel their
Maya?
disadvantage out.
That's perfect, because Mildew feels weird about holding on to anything like so fancy. She just.
But it
she
was
just
made by
doesn't know
elves.
what to
These
do.
were your people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
she's.
Bug's reasoning for giving them to Wild Child.
And it
So
never hurts to
if
have two
somebody give
stealthers. Double team it.
if somebody gave Wild Child just boots made of leaves and like mud, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, thanks so much."
Yeah, pretty much.
These are boots made
Yeah,
of
she'd be
leaves
like,
and mud.
"Oh,
Did you
fuck
look at
yeah."
the picture?
Yeah, but they're like they got like
They got the
gold
curly
thread and
toes.
shit.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're that's some fine craftsmanship. That's if you gave her like literal like dried mud to put on her feet, she'd be so stoked.
I mean, how excited was she to talk to Tellamy Hill?
Oh yeah, well she was more excited when she thought she was talking directly to the trees. I mean, she kind of was.
Kinda was. Yeah, they're all like the same voice.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody
Well, that was
before all the bees
fun.
are gone. So I'm gonna press the button as soon as it says the button can
Yeah,
be
it was fun.
pressed. Bye, see ya, thanks. Alright, I forgot to raid somebody, so I had to do that real quick. This was the only person I knew who was playing besides Lily Pichu, and she doesn't need us. No, I had fun. Part of me